Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Stellaris Timelines' second renaissance. We're now in the fifth and final session. Yes, my mouth is once again working. It was broken, but I did fix it this time, thank goodness. Bartlett Loring says, I forgot this is on another tab and almost had a heart attack. Bazinga, we got you. Yes, hello, Giga Chads, Kepler. Well, we've got a number of empires left in the galaxy. A lot of things have been... Well, a lot of things have changed. There's only a few ethics really represented left around. We've got fanatic militarism, we have fanatic authoritarianism, fanatic materialism, and fanatic spiritualism. I believe those are the only ethics left. The rest have been quietly brushed aside. We're still going to find out which is the one true ethic. The great experiment moves onwards. We're also going to be having a little bit of a... Well, there'll also be some challenging circumstances for our players in this final session. It's called Rebirth for a reason. Zapdos says, wait, materialism. No, we did actually notice that Quadrant 16 has managed to hold on to their materialism, which is rather just interesting. The machine intelligence got subjugated by the least serene Republic of Chthon. They're no longer... well, they're around, but they're a vassal. Alrighty, I'm going to bring DJ in now. Before I do, I just want to say, again, a massive thank you to all of the channel members and patrons, especially those who are playing in these sessions today. Without your support, this couldn't happen. And thank you to everybody that's been super chatting and joining as we've been playing these sessions. It's been really fantastic to have everyone's support. Alrighty, let's... I'm going to pass over to DJ now. DJ's going to say hello. Hi, DJ.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. We've got... Well, the players don't yet know their session goals. Should we go and reveal to them what's going to be happening in this final session?
I think that might be an idea.
All right, let's jump in. Hello. Would you like to hear your session goals for the final session?
No, thank you. We're good. We're here.
Good.
Yeah.
Survive.
All right, DJ, do you want to take it away, or shall I?
Session goal, yeah.
Hello. Sorry, for some reason. So, the session goal for today. The galaxy is to be united, one way or another.
Oh, so federations are legal now.
There is a new threat that has risen. You might have noticed it. You could all surrender to them if you want. And that would be a united galaxy. Or you could nominate a custodian. Or perhaps an emperor.
Oh,
man. If only there was a custodian to nominate.
Or you could all surrender to one nation.
Oh.
Federations are still not legal, but the galaxy must end with either a human custodian, any emperor, or everyone as a vassal of one other nation. That is the session goals you all have today.
No, hang on.
Oh,
not
sorry.
just a human. I will allow Ketling as well.
I meant one of the human empires. Non-horse. Non-horse. Non-horse.
Yeah. Great victory for the Catlings.
A horse emperor works as well. Don't worry. You just need to emperor it up.
I don't know there's enough time for emperor.
We're going to be playing for about 30-40 years on standard speed. We've got time.
If you force it, there's time.
All right, then. So, I guess we'll get going. Umar, would you press the big red button, and we'll take a look at what's been going on. Oh, basically, sorry, with the lore thing, I should probably tell you all before we do die, before you run away. So, basically, the human vestige has woken up and decided there's been far too much barbarism in this galaxy, and they're going to put a stop to it. You don't really know much more about them, but they're going to say no more. The line must be drawn here, this far, no further. You're right there, Simus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted.
No. Have you seen the Fallen Empire?
We just got information about the Fallen Empire, and we're a little concerned.
Well, I'm going to show everyone at home.
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realize that
absolutely
my communication was on voice activated.
It's absolutely fine. Well, you guys all filter into your channels now. I'm going to show everyone at home what you'll be dealing with.
Oh,
Down you go. Out of the office now, please. Off you pop.
It isn't your office, though.
Well, I'm going to go to my cleaning cupboard. in a moment. Alrighty. Let's have a look then, shall we, chat? So, there is the Human Reclaimers. They have quite a large fleet. DJ, have you seen these fleet sizes? 1 million fleet power.
Yeah, I am aware.
It's a beautiful thing to see, actually. What kind of what kind of fleet capacity is this? 350 of 350. Joyous. They've also got another of 800,000, and they're building more ships as well. It's beautiful.
Well,
they're shooting at something.
Galaxy's going to have to try and deal with that.
They just killed the Ether Drake. They just went straight in and killed the Drake to death. Okay. Yeah. Step 1, down goes a dragon. Someone in chat's asking, was the civic issue solved? Yes. I went in and I did a save edit. For example, I could show off... where's Jakob? There we are. The Least Serene Republic has Crusader, Catalytic, and Cutthroat politics. I believe they can reform their... Yeah, they could reform their government if they wanted to. But they currently don't want to, so that's up to them. Kill to death is the ultimate punishment. Yes, it is, chat. Yeah. There is still a war going on somewhere in the galaxy as well. Should we take a look at that? Yes. People are fighting against the Kettling Peacekeepers. I'm not entirely sure that's in everyone's best interests.
So,
yeah.
Well, why they're fighting already?
Well, no, the war's continuing, and they're not reaching a settlement. They're continuing the fight.
Wow. Well, that probably decides the fate of this galaxy.
Yeah, the Kettling Peacekeepers, I think, just lost about 400,000 fleet power. Which is interesting. Very interesting.
Hello.
Hello.
This is a follow-on from our earlier conversation we had last session. As the past over 100 years has shown our people that destroyed our glorious civilization, we do not believe there is any current empire that should be followed. So as such, we pledge allegiance to the new human civilization.
Okay.
So you want to surrender to the fallen empire?
Can't do it. We don't know how to do mechanics in game wise because obviously it's a fallen empire. But
it's not.
No,
it's not. You go to diplomacy. Oh, has it not worked?
No, it just comes up saying trade or insult.
But they are... Bear with me. Let's see all the fallen empires. Oh, empires then? Wait, where's you? Let me find you. Human Foundation Evangelizing... no, that's not them. I don't quite know why it's not been correct then. But you can offer them trade deals. How bizarre.
Yeah, that's what I said. We didn't know. Unless we declare war and then surrender straight away.
We'll work something out. We'll get back to you.
Okay, no problem.
Well, I guess they can't surrender to the Fallen Empire then. Well, they could surrender, which would work if the Fallen Empire declare war on them. We'll have to see how it goes. I guess what we could say, DJ, is that if you leave the galactic community, and you're not a vassal of another human nation, that would count.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I guess they're not going to be able to concede under them, to be honest with you.
No. Maybe it takes a war in heaven to be able to get... No, maybe it takes the war in heaven to be able to get the vassal status. Do fanatic xenophobes allow surrender? No, I don't think so. No, they don't. Especially if they go for the total war goal. Total war doesn't allow surrender, it only allows the status quo. Well, they'll just have to deal with the human reclaimers, I suppose. Though from an RP perspective, I guess if they were not vassals of any other nation, not at war with the human reclaimers, and not in the galactic community, we would RP them as a vassal.
Okay. I finished changing all of the species laws, if you would like to check.
Yeah, so remind me your empire name. I'm just looking.
The Children of Enlightenment.
Children of Enlightenment, yes. I will check immediately.
Okay.
Social welfare. Residence, social welfare. Good, excellent. Yeah, no problem.
Great.
Re-employer. Oh, wait. I can see... Oh, you've got one Zatrak poor that's basic subsistence. You might have to set your default rights from assimilation to residence with social welfare. Otherwise, after the simulation, they'll end up with the wrong set.
Got it. There.
And then there's at the bottom there's Zracked port. Yeah, you've done that. Cool. Cool. No worries. All good.
I can go re-employ everyone.
Yeah. Go ahead. Everyone's much happier now.
Great.
And we have peace in our time on the east. The Kettlings have not given up their ideology, which seems reasonable. I'm just checking out the wiki to check on
Hello, Mr. Envoy.
Hello.
As you have requested, we have put 1,000 of our finest troops on every one of our worlds.
I will check right now, Utopian. Yeah, looks good. You can re-employ everybody. And you've done it already.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Okay.
Enjoy.
Hail Zarklon.
Hail somebody.
Yeah, Zarklon.
So they should have the Imperious POV, but they don't, which is odd. It must just be an unfortunate happenstance of how they got, because I fired the event and it is past the endgame start year, so it should have all gone correctly, but evidently something's not quite right. Not entirely sure why. I think this means they'll have to just kill them.
Yeah.
Just gonna check on the. Just want to see the events. Yeah, that's the only event for Awakening Fallen Empire, which I did, but for some reason it's not happened yet. Maybe it takes some time. I checked Wiki, couldn't find anything about it. I think you're right. Need the war in heaven to become a vassal, possibly. Some of the players may die, but that is the price we are willing to pay. Look at that 2.2 million horse food. Oh my lord. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, they're forming up on the border of a nation. This might not be good.
What's happening?
The Awakened Fallen Empire put all of their fleets on the border of a nation. On the border of the Human Foundation, who are now independent. The Kaiteran Star Ascendancy have thrown them away. And we'll also see if the Awakened Fallen Empire don't declare war on anyone, I might do a quick save, a quick save edit in about 40 minutes time, DJ.
Yeah,
Just,
that might be necessary.
Push the balance to the right. Eisenhorn, welcome back.
Yes, we're just wondering if there's any.
So
update in our
we think that
communication.
we're not sure if it's because the event went slightly wrong, or if you need the war in heaven thing to be firing to actually do that. I don't think he did, but it's possible. At the moment, the only thing we can really think of is, well, if you can't do that, then in essence, no, you can't join them.
Okay.
Sorry, the intention was that you could. That would be an option, but evidently it's not.
We declare war and then surrender. That wouldn't do anything. That would just be like.
You can't. Well, it depends on the type of war. What type of war can you declare?
We'll just find out.
I'll have a look. You can do end threat containment. That's how he's gone. You can do end threat containment, but that's it, I believe, and you can't surrender the total war. So unless you want to fight them, don't do that.
Yeah, no, that's no problem yet.
What?
Basically, we can't join them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, that it doesn't seem to be possible. So instead, you'll have to fight them or die.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, and you can't join as a fallen empire, I don't think.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, no, I was talking to my chat. 1 second. Yearn, you can't join hot join as the fallen empire, I don't think.
No.
So no, I don't think you can do that. The human reclaimers have declared war on the Human Foundation. It begins. Doesn't look like we're going to need to jump in and do anything here. Income 1 million fleet power, 2 million fleet power, dead. What are they running on their ships? We can absolutely look at what they're running on their ships. So, the Fallen Empire, the Human Reclaimers, it's the Xenophobe Fallen Empire. So, Tier 3 strike craft, Giga Cannons, Kinetic Artillery, and Gorse Cannons. With plenty of shields and armor. Otherwise, their regulars have Auto Cannons, Kinetic Artillery, and Flak Cannons. Plenty of shields and armor again. And of course, jump drives. Can't go wrong with a bit of jump drives.
Hey DJ, can I make a defensive pact with the Second Human Empire?
What was that, sorry?
Can I make a defensive pact with the Second Human Empire?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to go ask the Second Human Empire how they're feeling about their former colonies being subsumed. I'll be right back.
How many systems do we have? We have
Hello
10
there.
systems. We have 10. Yeah,
Second
so
Human
one every
Empire.
system.
How are you
positive.
feeling about your previous colonies being subsumed by the Reclaimers?
We're scared.
We don't like that at all.
Yeah.
No.
No. But we can't really do that much about it.
We have a truce with them until 2380, in which point we will try to reclaim some of the land before it gets stolen.
Oh, truce with the The little
Human
nation.
Foundation.
Yeah, gotcha,
Yes.
gotcha.
Meanwhile, we have entered a defensive pact with the Quiet Consciousness to help if we get declared on by the Reclaimers.
Oh, I see. All right, then. Well, I'll go see what the Equins are doing. Equites. Hello there.
Hello.
Just the envoy here. How's it all going?
We
Looks like
are
you solved your
afraid.
food problem.
We are very
The food
concerned.
problem is
We,
fixed.
I are concerned for us, me being, because the human reclaimers have already proclaimed war. First, they have proclaimed war against a poor, defenseless, primitive world, and has just simply occupied it. They haven't even actually, put it into their consciousness or empire.
No, they've just gone. Oh no, you're ours now.
Yeah, they just occupied
I didn't know it was
They
legal.
haven't even done anything. And now they are at war with the Human Foundation. And they are currently taking them over. I fear for the safety and security for the rest of the galaxy, especially the humans, seeing as these are human reclaimers. The rest of the human empires are probably next on the plate.
You're about, what, a quarter human at this point, really?
What do you, I mean, they do say you are what you eat.
Well, not just that,
but
like a
no.
quarter of your bodies are human bodies.
Well, I mean, a part of, my body is my own. But yes, they are a part of me. It is literally, I am what
One
I
second,
eat.
I just blew up our homeworld, I think.
What?
You did what now? I mean, I did what now?
Wait, no, it's Inner Farm 3, apparently. I got a modifier that's called Too Late, which gives us plus 100% unity
Oh no,
and
you
research.
didn't, did you? You took the too late. Oh. Which planet?
I didn't know
Inner
what it
Farm
did.
3.
Inner Farm
no.
3. Don't worry, just a bunch of humans. I meant,
no. Oh
is
no.
it time to resettle pops off of that planet?
Well, no, I think it's all fine. I wouldn't worry about it. But if anyone at home wants to record an
There's
event like
103!
this, feel free
We need to
do
move them
so.
immediately!
No,
You
it's
can
too
start
late.
using your past tense.
I have 100. I have about 100 of my vestigials there. I don't want to lose those digits. That's a lot of digits.
There goes a bunch of drones. Oof. Well, good luck.
Yeah, thank you. You're still here.
No, don't mind me. Just having a look around. Checking the wallpaper. Well, the galaxy's getting ready to have a go. If they think they're hard enough.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if there's anything that comes of this. It would be. Have they managed to get the horses involved?
So the Second Human Empire have signed a defensive pact with the horses. Because they're looking at the human reclaimers adjacent to their space. I imagine the human reclaimers might go for the Sol system and the planet Dirt. There might be some sentimental value in that, possibly. Bobby BJFEF0721, thank you very much for your super chat. It's very much appreciated. So the Fallen Empire is a group of bill collectors. No, I'd say they're more, they're just worried about the state of the galaxy and they want to fix things. Fix.
Particularly for humans. You know?
Yeah, they want to fix the humans. Oh, ironically, they're currently deciding some humans aren't quite human enough and enslaved them. Amazing. Maybe there's been some genetic divergence in the recent past, and they're not quite recognizing all humans as quite human enough. Oh, and they have a Colossus, DJ. A world-cracking Colossus.
Yeah, I know.
They have two. They have two Colossus.
Okay.
That's new. And they are just blitzing through the Human Foundation here. Absolutely storming. Oh, they've got Xenomorph armies. Just lots and lots of Xenomorph armies. That's pleasant.
You know, what's wrong with dropping a few Geiger-esque monstrosities onto a planet?
Nothing, probably. Probably nothing.
I mean, if we ignore the chest bursting, the cocooning, the rather vicious way that they rip things apart.
Yeah.
The vast amounts of collateral damage they cause. A good point. Brian Asher's just asked, has anyone declared a crisis yet?
No, they're currently voting to relocate the galactic market. A very important thing to do at this critical juncture. We'll have to call on the Galaxy soon and ask them what their plans are. I think. Let's jump in and find out what the Utopian Imperium think of this whole human resurgence.
You did? Okay.
Hello there.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, two envoys at the same time. You guys are popular.
We are. We just came by to find out what you think about this whole human resurgence, the human reclaimers. Any plans?
Well, we are in the process of upgrading our fleets, preparing for the inevitable.
Yeah, there seem to be have had some sort of diplomatic error that has seemed to be galactic-wide.
Oh, right.
Seems
what kind of error?
Seems like somehow every single diplomatic corps, by accident, sent an insult to the remnants.
They did,
which is most odd.
That's a strange
it's
turn
so
of events.
odd. Yes,
Yeah.
so odd.
How could this have happened?
So, us at the Kaiteran Star Ascendancy have come to the Utopian Imperium with a proposal for a defensive alliance.
Mm-hmm.
We have already concluded one with the Chosen, and we were wondering if you would join us.
I do believe that it will be in our benefit to join this defensive alliance, so I would agree.
Very well.
Against a great threat.
Yes, a proposal will be sent to you momentarily. Good day, gentlemen.
You as well. Yep.
Our benevolent overlords of the Utopian Imperium, we seem to have had a pre-FTL society be enlightened.
Oh.
Not that one, the one below. And there was a system
we can't claim them. We can't claim them because Crusader Spirit. So we can't conquer them.
That's rather unfortunate. Could you perhaps integrate them and then give the system back to us?
Yeah, please. But if you
Yeah.
There was an monopolist in that system. It hurts. It hurts.
In 91 we can...
So, I guess this is how Paradox fixed the bug where you just gained the primitive system, primitive planet.
Yeah.
Well, they're forming up some defensive pacts, and otherwise they're just kind of sitting and hoping and waiting and arguing about the galactic market. Somebody in chat made a good point. It turns out the game's vanilla AI is pretty accurate, relocating the market and arguing about whales when there's a crisis ongoing.
Yep. Yeah, quite. Everyone always complains about the AI in situations like this. These players are just proving it's completely true.
Yeah, they're all having quite the argument on the market. Meanwhile, the galaxy is kind of slowly catching on fire.
Oh, that's what we wanted.
It is.
Right.
One player with some bad lag. I'm just going to see if we can work that one out. Give me a moment. Hey, Cinder, is your role player here as well? Is Cloud around?
No,
Was it
it's
just
gonna be
just you, right?
Zeta.
Okay. You're lagging quite a bit. Is there anything you could do to improve your internet connection? Like, I don't know, turn off anything in the background, make sure nothing else is going on, that kind of kajiggering.
Fortunately, I don't think there is. I'm out of ideas here. I'm already on the backup internet. The same thing that happened the last time where they turn off our up speed is happening. I'm already on the backup.
Oh, I
It's
see.
cellular, but
So as in your regular internet's not, it's been turned off.
I switched. Oh, we're back. I'm about back up to running full speed. All this. No, that's. God, those days are. Fast. Yeah. So basically, my normal internet has that same upload speed issue. I'm currently on the backup.
Okay. Well,
the
we'll.
dates are going fast now. All
Yeah,
of a
no,
sudden,
it's
I'm
moving
Simus
again.
Is yellow and I'm white.
Yeah, no, we'll just monitor it and hope that it goes okay. No problem.
I'm down to just Stellaris and Discord only. Nothing.
Yeah, gotcha. I mean, could you join Discord on your phone with like headphones?
Oh, actually, I forgot about that.
Just an idea.
I will start working on that. So.
No worries. We're going to do a couple of things, try and clear up the connection snafus, but otherwise we're still moving at a relatively all right pace. We've done. Oh yeah, sorry, I forget.
You forget every time.
I think I'm safe, and then I find out I'm not. Oh yeah, it looks like the Human
I'm
Foundation's
listening
gone.
to everything.
Pretty much gone. Yeah, all of their worlds are now being invaded.
So this isn't going very well for everybody.
Well, they've not done anything yet. We'll have to see what happens. We've got some large fleets out there. Some players have about half the fleet power of the Fallen Empire, but it really does depend. If they fight them together, no problem. Whereas they fight them individually, no problem.
Oh. You'd think that they could work together. It's not like we've spent the last several hundred years putting them at each other's throats at every available opportunity.
Well, we do definitely have some power blocks around that are very much let's see, invasion on mineral dirt, it's all going pretty good. Quadrant 16, looks like they're doing okay. The Utopian Imperium are doing pretty okay. Umar the Peaceful's doing alright. The fact they ended up with all these nerve-stapled hive minds is just... Sorry, nerve-stapled hive mind humans is just revolting.
I can't help but feel at the moment that the galaxy is going to fail its goal.
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, the Fallen Empire have almost finished their first war, and once they do, I imagine they'll be turning their attention to other wars. relatively soon as well. Let's see, they're fine. Did they lose a lot of their armies or something?
Did we make them delete them?
No. They were just on. They were on another planet. I was wondering because they had a massive stack and I couldn't find the stack, but I found it. The stack was busy killing stuff. Something I found a little terrifying. Do you know how much they're paying in alloy upkeep for this 829 naval capacity, DJ?
How much?
46 alloys a month.
What?
The Fallen Empire are paying. Well, first off, they're at minus 50% upkeep from Ascendancy shipwrights as a start. They also have. Let's see. Do they have? Minister of Defense at level 10. That's another 30%. So they're at minus 80% ship upkeep. And they probably have some other bonuses too, putting them at the maximum of minus 90% ship upkeep. Yeah, each of their ships cost around 0.3 alloys for a battleship to maintain. It's just pretty wild. Oh, I can have some water.
I just found a wonderful image on Twitter. Hang on, I'm going to send you this because this is just made me very happy.
Arsenal crumble. Oh my lord. Feeling pretty happy about that result then, are you, DJ?
Oh, hang on. Here's another really good one. Hang on.
Pentagon,
Sorry.
hexagon, octagon, title gone. Sweet lord.
It's amazing how much joy you can get from
the Fallen Empire have just declared war on the Kaiteran Star Assembly. They've had plenty of time to attempt to propose a crisis. Instead, they've been busy debating relocate galactic market. And there we got the Great Tempest have just fired. I think we're going to have to call an emergency session of the Galactic Council. And no one's allowed to mention the words Fallen Empire, Crisis, or L Cluster, because we're here to discuss the relocation of Galactic Market. Of course. Important agenda business first.
I'm sorry, I seem to be a bit early. Is this the correct office for Galco
No,
meeting?
this is good. Yeah, come in. It's fine. It's good enough.
Ah, so nice. Chairs. Such a luxury.
Galcom meeting.
Hello?
Galcom. Would you like me to drag you up because you're on your phone? I can do that if you want. Cinder? Would that help? Well.
Oh, I'm up to start. Yes. Please drag me up.
Yeah, I'll drag you up. It's fine. Alrighty. Well, we're here for a fantastic Galactic Community session. Now, we of course are here to discuss the crisis at hand, which is the Galactic Market and its relocation necessities. So, the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks has proposed a relocation of the market because they question whether it'd be best served by its current leadership. Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks, do you want to take the floor and take it away?
We do. I would like to preface this by saying that the only reason this resolution has even come to pass was because two of you made a bid for Custodian and decided to veto each other?
No, it wasn't a veto.
That's not what actually happened. When the council was expanded, it reset the galactic votes, like the actual mechanic, and so it just canceled both votes automatically.
Yeah.
It reset everything, and now we have to wait 1,300 days before anybody can re-propose that. So nobody actually vetoed. Although people had plans, nobody actually vetoed.
That's quite funny. Although I can't say I pity you for that.
Order now. We're here to discuss the relocation of the Galactic Market. Other matters,
and we will be
for another
staying
committee.
on subject.
Very well.
I will be running this meeting as, for some reason, once again, you've been brought here, looking sternly at the envoy.
Hi.
Any explanation?
More room.
Look,
we
have a planet.
It's green. Right. We're here to discuss the galactic market, as I did last time. I will be calling on some of you to hear your opinions. Daddy XA, what's your opinion on this?
I mean, I think it should be over here in Kettling space.
Okay, excellent. Cinder, what do you think?
The Laren Galactic Empire is in favor of moving it to to actual human state rather than these dirty xenos having it.
Zendikar?
We here at the Second Human Empire think we should focus on more important matters.
Excuse me, that's not what we're here to discuss. Order. Moving on.
really
No, quiet.
care.
We don't. No. You've lost your chance. Eisenhorn.
It's simple. It should be in the best place to make the most amount of money possible for everyone, which is in none of your empires since you're too busy fighting each other as usual.
That's order. Simus.
This is a waste of time and resources.
For God's sake, do be quiet.
That's it.
Wait, what? Silence. Order.
The votes are already
Poppy.
on the floor. We've already wasted the time.
It should belong to humans. That's all.
Woodman.
Move it and let's get out of here.
Umar.
We deny any knowledge of. Also, we don't care.
James.
Moving it removes the galactic market for everyone. This is pointless. You have to be internal market only. This is a bad idea.
Wait, does it?
Yes. Until it's reset up, you're on internal market only.
Okay, right, we're done. Okay, everybody,
Before you run away, wait 1 second. Before you run away, just a law drop for all of you, because I'm going to let you know. Now that the L cluster has been opened, you found out a little bit too late that the reason for the fall of the previous Great Human Republic was that some scientists on a planet in the Starforge, now called the Starforge system, some scientists on the planet of, well, it had a name before, but it's been changed, damn it, in the Quadrant 16 space, were experimenting with nanorobotics, and they successfully created a nanorobotic swarm. Unfortunately, that swarm then made its way almost immediately into the local gateway node, at which point it completely demolished that node, converting it into more nanorobots, whilst passing through to the other nodes, causing a pretty simultaneous collapse of all galactic travel within about 30 minutes to an hour, at which point they did modify a few gateways into their own L gates, as they've now been called, and then ended up disappearing up the arse end of nowhere. And now, back to your places now. That was just some lore drop for you. Go on.
I thought that the whole galactic community meeting was going to be about the Tempest and not about a vote.
Excuse me.
It's a crisis.
I mean,
it's
one seems a little bit more important than another, you know.
Well, then you should vote, put that motion through if you believe it's actually one that should be debated. For now, it's not.
I think it's a bigger crisis than the Tempest.
Should I pop down and listen to the war room of the Kaiteran Star Assembly? Because I imagine, DJ, that they're having a swell time.
And also stream, please.
Well, I think we, Quadrant 16, are pretty safe from the Grey Tempest because our border star bases are more incapable than holding them off.
Yes, but
I'm not too sure about the Fallen Empire.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So, who is here?
Oh, hello, Envoy.
Don't mind me.
Oh. I'll go ask the Second Human Empire if they are willing to join.
I'm so glad that we spent time to deal with the crisis of relocating the galactic market.
Well, you people chose what to vote on. You people
It
chose
was
what to
urgent
vote on.
news.
It was urgent, and it looks like it might
Actually would have
fail.
said I would have actually said that we vote no just because of the increased paperwork that is causing.
I'm gonna vote no now.
Yes.
Everyone's
Say
voting no.
to the paperwork.
Focus for Great. I'm not sure if you want to focus for Great Tempest, to be honest, but
Well, we can't focus the.
We can't. Oh, there are other measures that someone in certain positions could declare.
Our Minister of Defense just got the Fortifier trait. Amazing.
Get the Tachyon Lance. Yep.
Poppy, where are you forming up to defend from the?
I mean, I'm not sure where they are coming to, but as for now, all my fleets are in Bogor, and we can figure out the rest from there.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that the restored human, whatever it is, has declared war on everyone.
Not
Actually,
everyone. Not everyone. Just
not everyone.
You, just the Kaitaran Star Assembly and her allies.
Yeah.
Oh, they're engaging.
Well, there
Alright,
they are.
let's counter surprise it is then.
Oh, just 500,000. That's not.
Because we slashed the shields.
Oh wow, that's a big mess. A new resolution's been proposed. It's in the floor. If you want to support that, declaring the human reclaimers a crisis.
We will discuss
go
such
to
things at the next Galactic
Go
Community
to the floor.
meeting.
Go to the floor. And yes.
I think you want them as a crisis. You already award them.
Yep.
Tanner, can you find out where Kaitiran wants us to go?
They've attacked us as
we are
Iskander's pride.
there.
Yeah.
How about if we form up at Chabar?
Chabar? Okay, that works.
Come on.
They have a cave troll.
Baby.
Sorry, Colossus.
That's great.
Cave trolls. Those remind me of one of my favorite books from the ancient records of
Has
our
anyone
people.
here thought about proposing the human reclaimers a crisis?
It's on the Senate floor next. Someone emergency measured it.
It's somebody emergency measured it. Interesting. Oh, it looks like the Galactic Community might actually get something done.
Hopefully.
I'm assuming we're voting yes.
Over the rainbow?
Yes.
I'm assuming we're voting yes. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, I have to run.
Hi, Tanner.
Hi, everyone.
Alright, one more day. And I'm here.
Is someone lagging? Because the game seems to be going very slowly.
Cinder's lagging a bit. Yeah. It's going to come and go.
Don't we go so slow?
Montu, is my stream okay?
Yeah, it's
doing
fine.
right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I mean, you're not streaming
just
right now,
wanna-
but...
No, I'm not streaming at all.
No,
I tried earlier and it didn't
gameplay's
work.
fine, absolutely fine. It's not a problem.
Okay. Do we all want to pick one room and just park ourselves in it?
Umar,
Aid in this?
Umar, could you drop it down to slow? Maybe that will help with the because Cinder's having some intermittent connection issues, and it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Are we speaking with the Star Ascendancy right now?
Are you speaking with them?
We are speaking with a clerk.
No, I mean what James?
A
that is,
functionary of the system.
James, are you what
We're
empire?
the
are you playing
second
as?
human empire.
You are playing as the second human empire. Okay, so you're.
I can't believe why you would vote for this. You know that means that they are in a total war. There's no surrendering or anything, which means you die.
Well, I mean,
fighting.
here's the problem.
What do you mean the rest of the
we have
galaxy
been
is
trying
fighting?
to champion the galaxy and protect everyone, and
the
now
techno people are fighting it, and now they want
every
us in the
time-
war to open the second front. Yeah, I see how it is.
every time there is an issue and we try to aid the rest of the galaxy by leading them into a glorious new age, everybody's complaining about other things. In fact, we've had this interstellar assembly constructed, and is it really a community? No. More like a complaining ground, and not even so. What ends up...
Yeah, actually...
So...
Yeah, can we go through there?
Detected ships incoming.
Everyone is here now. Wow.
Yeah, everyone's here now.
Well, except for- everyone's
welcome
here.
to the tabernacle.
James.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone's
here in the
my glorious battle against
this
awakened empire.
This-
You're welcome to watch.
Does this count as unifying the galaxy?
Oh, I have another
You're all in the
cluster
same
fleet.
channel, I see.
We're all
we just saw other people joining, and we didn't want to
Order
be,
in the
late to
tabernacle. Make sure you fill out your.
Cinder's lag seems to be getting a bit worse. We're not really moving at the moment.
Oh no.
What I might do is ask. 1 second, let me see. Jörn, are you in chat? Jörn Sachs, are you here? By any chance? Yeah, you were here earlier. I think what we could do is just gonna
chuck Jörn in if
chuck Jörn in, swap with Cinder, and Cinder can watch the POV as the player just for a bit.
Yeah.
If Jörn's around, I'll see if I can ping him. DJ, they're putting up photos of the ship compositions of the Fallen Empire. Legal or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, fine, cool.
Yeah. They're sharing. They're actually working around. They're working together. It's a miracle.
Equip the devolving beam,
I've just
Jacob.
paused it for a
Can we
moment.
do that?
Yes,
just a minute,
everyone,
just a
if you have
second.
dissolving, do it.
Just a minute. I paused it for a moment because Cinder, you're lagging quite a bit recently.
we don't.
We're trying to find somebody to swap in for you so you can RP and we'll have a player to play, but just give us a little bit of momentary time. Cinder, you here?
Yep, I'm here.
In the meantime, I have intel on the Awakened Empire ships. They are using mostly kinetic weapons, so if you have time to respec, get those shields.
We don't use
They have
shields.
flak and strikecraft, so if you want to bring some point defense and skip out on your own strikecraft.
Thomas says working together won't last, I hope. James says he doesn't mind taking over Cinder's Empire for a bit. Right, let's do that then. Right,
Instead,
1 minute.
Not
sorry.
only have you
just a minute
not listened to us,
Wait,
but you have
just
stifled our voice.
Wait, I don't mean to stop your voice, but shut up. So, James, if you're okay with it for a bit, you can take over as the player until we find someone else. So if you and Cinder both exit to menu, don't exit completely, and then James, if you rejoin, hot join us Cinder's, and Cinder, you watch James's POV, and then yeah, we'll have to do it that way.
Okay.
I mean,
Not
to be
stifle
fair,
your voice, he said.
Yeah.
And then he says, "Shut up."
Yeah. But continue anyway. Go for it.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Are the horses still talking?
No, as soon as you get James's hot join request, just do yes on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever. Yeah. Hashtag stifled in the chat.
This kind of works because James is currently playing the Overlord of, or was playing the Overlord of Cinder. So I guess swings and roundabouts. More direct control is needed.
Inheritance are subject.
Assuming direct control.
It's just another one of the many coups
We'll
that have been
wait
happening
to
in
continue the
area.
roleplay until we're back rolling again. But I do have a big announcement.
Oh dear.
The Republic.
I mean, I'm waiting for the game to continue.
You might as well give the
And for people to listen.
We'll listen. We'll listen to the announcement. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
We promise.
Mm-hmm.
How do you serve a
But
meat?
it would get rid of all the.
Will this speech be under 10,000 words?
It will be brief, as long as I'm not interrupted. I
We can't wait to catalog it.
And it will be very brief.
We need to wait for the dramatic effect. 1 second.
Yeah. We gotta wait for the game to be playing for dramatic effect.
All right, we're going again. Would you? Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Oh, there's a big fight. So oh my gosh.
Wow.
Just got desperate.
This is a church you're in. Please do not bring a band with you. This is a church.
Our grand procession is not necessary. Please leave, guys. Okay, anyways. I have no idea who brought them here.
You're winning. Nice.
There have been many times we have been brought to this assembly.
That's a trivial.
May I speak?
No.
Go ahead.
My goodness. It's like I'm talking to myself, which I do all the time, but normally I talk back.
Okay.
Anyways, so there have been many occasions that we have been brought to the center of this table of yours to discuss things, and you have just ignored us or muted us and ignored us. Now, when we see a unprecedented level of a threat to the galaxy, and we have requested that we be given extra power to help defend the galaxy, instead you complain about where your galactic market is placed.
How about a counter proposal?
How about
there are
you be quiet for a moment instead?
I will have my.
And we won't. Don't worry. You don't have to listen to any more of our bickering because I'm not listening to you all anymore. In fact, we are leaving the galactic community because clearly you have no interest in what we say or what we try to do to aid you. And
you move
now
forward?
you are in a predicament with this fallen empire, and now you wish to drag us into the conflict and open up the war on our fronts when it is not our problem because you saw all these other things as not your problem either.
If you're not here to help the war effort, get out.
Very well. Good luck with your war.
We're not in the galactic community right now. So
This is why.
On that note, guys, you should all agree on a system to move your fleets to.
I want the engagement, and I only look.
Well, they seem to have defended themselves adequately. Let's just take a look at what that starbase was. I'm curious. It has they put the Zeroni Stormcaster down, DJ. So they balanced the terms in favor of their engagement, which it's dealt a significant blow to the human reclaimers, but the human reclaimers are building new ships thick and fast. They're back up to 1.9 million fleet power in total again. Which is cool, which is good. Oh, and the horses have left the community. They've spat the dummy and gone, meh, it's not fair.
Yeah, I was listening. I was listening.
Chat saying horses. What a wild stallion, they can't be contained. It looks like they're roughly dealing with the Grey Tempest otherwise, though.
I'm just going to go and have a chat with our horsey friends.
Yeah, good, go for it. Why should they roll, says Antoine. Is anyone else at war? No, they're not at war with human reclaimers. Interesting. The galactic unity in this game is about as useful as the League of Nations. Yeah, I suppose so.
they're both on the right side of the map, but there's actually a gate. There's an L gate I didn't even see.
You know, if you've what's the word? If you've left the galactic community, does that mean the previous treaties are now null and void about not passing through the wormhole?
I don't know. Was that made before the galactic community or afterwards?
It was made whilst you joined. It was part of the joining treaty.
Part of the joining treaty. Well, then I suppose that is null and void at this point.
Montu, they've already been given their instructions, and you don't need to speak. You thought it.
No. I was just wondering. I was wondering about the legality of certain treaties.
Yeah, no. I've already given them their instructions. Don't worry about it.
We are a part of our own legal system now.
No, I'm just curious how it might all work. No problem. I'll leave it to it. Citadel in chat says, it ought to be easy to distract the reclaimers by grassing up the horses for their history of eating humans. Oh, the reclaimers look like they're not doing that well. They're already in the capital here.
That's not good.
Well, it's good for galactic peace and unity. They just now need to assign a custodian or become someone's vassal.
And Zapdos, you joke, but genuinely, Montu just sent me a bunch of messages like 2 minutes after I dropped into voice with them and told them to do what he suggested we tell them to do.
Yeah. I stupid.
No, it's just funny that, like, we constantly think alike.
Yes. Hi.
Okay,
Come in.
When one of you get a chance, can yourself or your envoy come down to the GUC channel, please?
DJ, do you want to handle that one?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. And I'll talk to Darth. Hi, Darth. What can I do?
Quick question. So we have the spy networks that have been arming to get the favors on the horses. If we get up to 10 favors, we'll be able to quote unquote use them to pull them back into the galactic community.
No, unfortunately not. They only work in the Galcom.
All right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in other words, I would just we would just use them to build them up, and then we would just we would just have the use them again, they could just ask for something in exchange for the favors.
I get your idea. But no,
they're gone. Okay.
Well, they're not necessarily gone forever, but they've currently left in a huff, and favors within the community wouldn't bring them back in because they wouldn't recognize.
Oh, they wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Oh, but what you're saying is that after this threat is dealt with, we could have some sort of
negotiation,
separatist
discussion,
war.
I don't know. We could have any old thing could happen, couldn't it?
To force them back into the community, or we could take their Galatron. That'd be fun too.
A lot of things could happen.
Oh well. Anyways, I need to go send the stealth ship to the L cluster, so a good day to use.
Good day. Nanites are doing their nanite thing. How are you doing, chat? Donda says, I want to see the current galactic community burn. Yeah, maybe.
I may have just been poking them a little bit, going on about how nice it is to see them get over their differences. The fact that Quadrant 16 has been telling everyone that Zucklon doesn't exist, and the fact that some of them have been eating some of the others, and their spy networks and state-sponsored terrorism, and yeah.
I imagine the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks had an interesting proposal about something.
Yeah.
Had they had the go-ahead for their proposal, whatever it may or may not be?
No, I simply told them that they might want to go and have a chat with some other people.
Yes, conversation is always useful.
It is, yeah.
It seems to me, though, that this galactic community is always about, they're either far too soon or far too late to discuss the current threat. This declare crisis resolution is going to go through just about as they've finished the job, taken the homeworld away, that sort of thing.
Correct.
Whereas when with the horse things the other day, they were too soon to jump the gun, and then they wouldn't propose it at all.
Yep. Beautiful.
And now they're trying to push through nominations for custodianship.
For who?
The Kaiterans and the Children of Enlightenment. The Kaiterans currently, though, do have the support of the Holy Tabernacle, which is a big block in their favor right now. But there are some other powers in the galaxy that could not agree with them.
Monster, can you please not tread on the keyboard? Thank you. Sorry, cat treading on keyboard and refreshing stream.
Excellent. Most excellent.
Yeah. Really useful.
Mr. Clean's asking if there are any cracked worlds. We do have a player with a planet cracker. Let's take a look and see if they're doing anything with it. The Least Serene Republic. Have they built their planet cracker?
Yes. LD proving himself trustworthy as always.
Oh, as always. And where is it? It's just flying around. It's flying somewhere, actually. Where is it going? Ah, it's flying over to start cracking the Fallen Empire planets. Excellent. Excellent. And they've got psionic armies battling it out with the defense swarms of humanity. Interesting.
Nice.
Sildar, well, no, the thought was there, but they were trying to do the crisis, I said, too early. And then after that point, when it was suggested maybe they should do it a little later, they didn't want to do it then either. So, you know, half of one and too much of the other.
Right. Galaxy never knows whether it's coming or going.
No, it doesn't, does it?
No.
I think the Genius Armorer trait is really very strong. I'm looking at Bad Luck Poppy's forces here. He's got Genius Armor on 2 counters, meaning he's getting plus 200 shield and armor hit points across the fleet, which is okay. Not amazing, but okay. And then additionally 40% shield and armor hardening to everything, which is that's really good.
Yeah.
It means you don't really have to worry about countering things. It's just, oh, no, countered.
Yeah. That is very nice, isn't it?
And their leader is the chosen one and chosen of the instrument, so a double chosen with. They've got covenant with the instrument of desire.
Yeah.
So that's what 10% resource from jobs and an additional 10% happiness, and 15% trade value. Oh, but the grey eminence reduces happiness. Interesting. Oh, Brain Slug Host has a new effect for counselors. Plus 10% agenda speed and 15% counselor experience gain. That's kind of cool. I didn't know they added that in for Brain Slugs.
It's astonishing how much has been done with this patch, isn't it? Like, how much has been
15,
touched
20, 30, 50, 60, 65%. Ooh, it seems a bit high. Just looking at ship build cost reductions.
Who's that?
Poppy's team have 65% at the moment, which is a little on the high side. It's not overwhelmingly. You want me to go and tell them to swap over one of that?
Yeah, drop it down a bit.
Will do. Gugu Thanway has been disgraced and is no longer fit to serve on the council. I'll let them know.
Heading to the border.
Hello there.
Yeah, head to
Kaiteron Star Assembly.
Yes?
There's been a little bit of political scandal at the moment. Gugu Thwanwe, your Minister of Defense, who's currently contributing an additional 15% ship build reduction, putting you at 65% total, has, well, it turns out that they've been doing some very terrible things. You need to fire them and pick a new admiral to be your Minister of Defense, one without ship build cost reduction, so you're at minus 50%.
He only does 10%.
He's doing 15% in total, because he's also got the he's got strategist for 5, and he's got military pioneer for 15, and that's putting you at a total of 65. So swap him over. He can no longer serve on the council due to
maybe can I kick someone else, like Lord Commander?
No. It's
No.
Gugu Thwallowa.
Alright.
Say that again.
Gugu Thwane.
Gugu.
It's Gugu Thwane.
Yeah, it's. Can you not get that? It's quite easy. Gugu Thwani.
Alright.
Gugu Thwani.
No, not this guy.
You swap with someone else, just not someone that's got ship build cost reduction. Cool. And that should fix the Kajigger.
Yeah, Jacob. Once we activate the agenda, be sure to
What the? Oh, the damn horses.
check for additional bonuses as well.
What happened? Why are we at war with?
Prevent one, something like this.
We're at war with
Galcom.
the M5
The horses are invading.
Galcom.
What? What?
Galcom.
Oh, Galcom.
Come on.
We're already here.
I mean,
Hi.
Hi. Galcom o'clock.
Everyone's back in your office, DJ.
oh, hello again.
Why? Why are you all here?
It's clean here.
I don't know.
Galcom.
We could have just
And-
stayed in the church, you know.
Yeah, no.
The
no,
envoy said
sorry.
we had to come here.
It's not where the meeting is. It's here. So now we're here to discuss the Declaration of Crisis of the Human Reclaimers. No other business will be tolerated. DJ, do you want to helm this one again or not?
No, you can take the lead.
Alrighty then.
Let's see how you manage it.
Let's hear from the Children of Enlightenment who proposed the Declare Crisis of the Human Reclaimers. Children, what's your thoughts?
Yes, I think we can all agree the human reclaimers are the greatest threat to humanity in this galaxy, except maybe for the horse people.
Hey, excuse me. Order now. Order. We're here to discuss
It might be
Declaration
also a
of
threat to
Crisis Human
Catholics.
Reclaimers.
We're here to discuss the other human threat.
You're right, sorry. Yes, they are the greatest threat to humanity currently.
Is anyone opposed to this motion? I can see that the Kettling Peacekeepers Union is not voting. Kettlings, do you want to weigh in here?
They
and
left.
give us They left.
No, we have not left. We are still here.
I saw a communication that you left.
The
the
Galactic
community.
Empire of the Trade Federation, the Galactic Empire of Clerks. Those left.
Oh, all right.
The clerks,
All
yeah, the angry
So,
clerks.
order now. Order.
Oh, yeah, right.
Kettling Peacekeepers Union. Let's hear from you.
I mean, we are definitely in for this resolution as long as we are rewarded for it.
I mean, what kind of reward are you looking for here? Because it's going to pass with or without
Monetary
you.
reward.
Okay. Like 4 energy credits? 2?
Yeah, that sounds substantial enough. Just make sure you send it twice.
Oh, I'll send you twice. Don't you worry. Yeah, you definitely had it. Just check your mail if you don't receive it. All right. Has anyone got anything they want to actually add here? Because otherwise we'll move on and declare the crisis of the human reclaimers, the galaxy's greatest threat at present.
Kill them all.
Alrighty. Everyone out. We've done it. You've declared a crisis. Well done, folks.
We go back.
Let's see. How are they going to...
I think you did very well there.
Thank you. How are they going to get there, I wonder? I mean, I don't know why they don't just use the L gate to get straight into the Galactic Empire of Clerks. Because there is that L gate over there. I might go and point that out. Unless they've already done that. Maybe they've already done that. Oh, they've done that. Oh, crikey, they have done that.
Interesting.
They're flying around.
Nice. So everything's all going a bit wrong.
Skew-if, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of people are in aggressive wars right now as well.
I'm not seeing much harmony.
Well, no, not a particularly large amount.
No.
Just gonna jump down and speak to the horses, see what the what's the word. Hello there.
So we can scoop up land. I mean, hello, Montu, you sneaky sausage.
I can see you've got some fleets in the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks, but they're running away through a wormhole back to the other side of the galaxy. Some interesting maneuvers you're doing.
We got
no, there is such a thing as
bamboozled.
advancing in the opposite direction.
Okay.
You see, Quadrant 16 found evidence that we are still contract bound to join the Galactic Crisis War against the human
It's already passed.
reclaimers,
It's done.
apparently.
That's passed.
Yeah, and we got called in.
Yeah, how did we manage to get called in?
We left for nothing.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've been called into the war, so technically we are now allied with the rest of the galaxy.
Yeah, but now you have the vassal. You're now a vassal under the. Sorry, you have a vassal in the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks.
Oh wait, they got called in and we had to join them, or what?
Probably.
Okay, that might have been it.
Declared war on.
Are they still in the
Oh
Galactic?
wait,
no, they left.
No, they also left.
Pact with
They left.
someone.
They're one of your vassals.
just-
The Ganralev state.
No, we forgot the Ganralev state.
And the Ganralev state's the issue.
The Ganralev state? What? I don't understand.
One
They
of your
joined the
vassals
war?
is in the community, so they joined the war, which pulled you into it as well.
Yeah, that is
wait,
what happened.
What? That's weird that if we leave, that they are also pulled in.
Yeah, because
Like,
they
that
are.
They don't leave.
Yeah, because they are. Because they're in the galactic community. So because one of your vassals was, you got pulled in as well, which is weird. Eisenhorn, hello.
Dang it.
Hello, Eisenhorn. Welcome.
We're just wondering why you got pulled into a war. And...
apparently, one of our protectorates joined the war since they are still in the galactic community. It yoinked us in, and now we had game mechanic wise, we had no choice.
Okay.
It surprised us. It was not intentional.
Let us know how we can help.
As of right now, we would just suggest that you bolster your borders and defend yourselves. Make sure that we have good. I don't know what's the word. Gateway. Yes.
Yes.
Easy means of defense. Do you currently own the egress? No, that is someone else. Unfortunately.
No, that is us. That is us. We own terminal egress.
You do. Wonderful. This is actually glorious news.
Well, that actually gives you guys some very easy access to each other because there's an L gate in the Uzab vortex on the Gorman.
Yes.
And also it means actually you've not dishonored your legal contracts even though you left. You've never flown through the Rint beckoned wormhole.
Never.
This is true.
And there's also a wormhole within the GUC itself to.
Yeah, that leads over to Balarix. Yeah.
Multiple routes of entry. Okay, I'll go back to our admirals and tell them to fortify.
I'm just going to have a quick look through some of the players, check what their shipyard capacity looks like. 10, 20, 30, 35, 50. Cool.
So, the Fallen Empire has fallen, really, hasn't it?
Yes, somewhat. But so what happened was the Horsies had the Ganralev state an AI vassal.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah, and that meant they got dragged in as well, even though they and the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks left.
Yep. The horses, as said in chat, are united with humans based on a technicality.
Yeah. The Horsey heresy. Someone in chat's like, bureaucracy wins! Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to
Yeah, no
the
problem.
small overlord's room.
Okay, they're at the right level. These folks are at the right level. From agreements plus 30%. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Oof, being a prospectorium hurts for shipbuilding. Scholarium, I mean, Scholarium. And how are they doing? 25, yeah, fine. And these people. 50 as well, that's absolutely fine. And also fine. Cool. Cool. So, chat, in paperwork we trust. In paperwork we trust. I think we can afford to go back to normal. Let's do that. Umar, I think we can afford to go back to normal for a bit. Let's go to normal.
Normal speed?
Yeah, because it's just the mopping up now of this awakened empire, at which point, once that is done, then maybe we'll go back to slow again if needs be.
All right, we need to rename, or at least I would like you to rename one of our fleets. Let's see here. Montu, your presence is no longer necessary.
No, don't worry, mind me. I'm just fly on the wall. Interested to find out about this fleet renaming kajiggering.
One of the drone's brains had a fleeting thought, and okay, we need to rename our first fleet to, well, really any fleet, to Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie.
Yes. Pinkie Pie.
Fair choice. Fair choice.
They didn't specify which fleet. I don't think that they did. They just wished for one to be renamed, so... Uh-oh.
Renamed it shall be.
Hello, Ruby. Hello, Pupper. These human creatures, or not human creatures.
I didn't realize you were having a private moment.
So long.
I'll leave you and your lovely pleasure animals alone.
Pleasure animals? Excuse me. What are you insinuating?
Well, I mean, you're very close to horses, other type mammals. I mean, I don't want to take any judgments about what goes on in the privacy of your own.
What do you mean we're very
empire.
close to horses? We are horses. What?
No, horses. You're very
are you
close
horsing
to
around with me? You're
I'll
horsing around, aren't you?
No. There's nothing to see here. I'll leave you to it immediately.
Mr. Fly on
Wait
the
a minute.
wall.
The Galactic Empire of Clerks is not in the Super War. Huh.
Yeah, because they don't join Overlord Wars, but we join Subject Wars.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
We need to change this.
You might want to change the treaty on the Gamrilev state to not join any of their wars.
Yeah, we want them to join ours. Well, not entirely. We want to be defensive.
I mean, suppose I just changed their contract to none and none. That way this won't happen
No,
again.
I wouldn't do that. Because if the rest of the community declare on us, we'd like to be able to defend ourselves.
Yeah, but that one little... No, I mean, not the Galactic Empire, the Ganrilev state, that one little AI vassal that is in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed it. We'll no longer join them.
Oh, man. My nose is so itchy. What the heck? It must be these animals. I must be allergic. Get this creature out of here. Shoo! Be gone. You furry little beast. Little girthy girl.
Girthy girl. Yeah, there's no worries. I'll leave you to it then. No problem.
Girthy girl is a title I use very often and lovingly with the dog.
Absolutely.
We also use Piglet as another one because she's a hot
I gotta
dog.
run. I got a law drop to do. Ciao for now.
We also have
things.
Sure.
No worries. You do your things. We'll do ours. We'll meet in the middle someday.
So you can come in whenever you want and leave whenever you want.
What's that? What are you saying?
Maybe I'll
Didn't
be
hear-
the
what-
fly
what-
on the wall.
So, DJ, the Kateran Star Assembly has landed on the core and taken it. Should we law drop them then?
Yeah, go for it. What are you going to tell them?
I'm going to tell them about who the human vestige were.
Go
The
for
human reclaimers, even.
Yeah.
Travel.
So,
Yay.
Kateran Star Assembly, you landed
Uh,
on the core and you took it. It's time
Yes,
for you to
I know.
learn the information, or hear out the information you've learned. So, going through what's left of the shattered data banks and smoldering buildings and the like, so it becomes quite obvious that, interestingly, this little patch of the galaxy, due to a failsafe program in the previous galactic network, actually managed to survive the fall of the greater human republic. Interestingly, though, this state was one of the more antagonistic states in the greater human republic of the past, and they basically went, nah, we're not gonna go out of our way to go anywhere whatsoever. Thank you very much. That's the galaxy's problem. We don't want to get involved. They thought everything was overrun by nanites, and they basically left it all well alone. So when you all turned up and poked around there, they kind of thought that, well, you might be bringing the nanites with you, and that's why they'd maintained their frosty attitude until spending a couple of centuries watching and finally paying attention, at which point they realized the nanite threat was basically gone and sallied forth.
And the nanites were back.
Yeah, now the nanites are back, weirdly. Yeah, no, it's all, it all didn't really go according to plan for them. Not at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Any questions?
I don't have any.
Nope.
Cool.
So was that? No, go ahead. We're done. I'm good.
Oh, okay. They should be wrapping up these three conquests in, well, imminently. Actually, they're just bombarding some planets now. They need a couple of armies. They've got the armies. They've just not landed them. I'll go poke the Children of Enlightenment to turn their armies on aggressive.
This is
Yeah, we could do that. Yes,
Children of Enlightenment.
this time.
There are 58 planets. This time,
Log how if you turn your
The envoys have returned.
log how if you turn
By the way-
your armies on aggressive, they'll just auto land when there's no troops, rather than having to.
Yeah, when
manually
they
do it.
think they can take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Please deploy your army so we can crack it.
Belfunken, are we building megastructures or?
Run up, please. Let me crack it. I beg you.
Retreat the armies, do it.
Please.
Well, it's all going pretty well. Let's see. Reclaimers are kind of dumb, says Thomas Tomasi. Don't Google it. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they were an AI. They were an AI control. They weren't controlled by a player, Don. You're completely correct, Donda. They were an awakened fallen empire. They had about 2.5 million fleet power, but it wasn't enough to take on the black hole mixed with... let's see. Let's go to Kaiteran Star Assembly. It wasn't enough to take on black hole mixed with the devastating power of the Zroni Stormcaster, which is nullifying shields, reducing ship speed and fire rate, blocking sensors, just all-round nasty. Suggestion, have the Fallen Empire controlled by GMs next time. That would require mods. And we're about 4 or 5 days out of release. That's a solid no-go. I mean, we've been able to complete this campaign roughly with stability, somewhat, but yeah, that would have been dangerous to do. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Not a good idea, one suspects. Is unfortunate, but is the case. Also, the boss's boss is currently most displeased by the lack of warfare across the galaxy.
Oh, the whole galaxy's at war, though.
Yeah, but only with one, like with the Fallen Empire. He's yeah.
I guess the horses could always offer the Kettling Peacekeepers Union unfettered trade access to their other states in their little imperium. That could be a reasonable idea, couldn't it?
That could work.
Hello there.
Source change would be.
Hello there.
That's well, we have the energy to spare. We really do. Hello, Montu, Mr. Fly on the
Well,
Wall.
I was just thinking, the Kettling Peacekeepers Union aren't in any of the major power blocks at all. They're kind of all alone. You could offer them protection and unfettered access to the rest of the human world for their trading practices. Just a thought if you wanted to.
Just the who? The Kettling.
The Kettling Peacekeepers Union. They're on the far right in the galaxy. They're the only megacorp left in the game.
Well, I don't know why they would wish to trade with us, since we.
No, not with you. No, not with you. But they might want to trade with the other vassal states in your growing collective, like the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks, and they might also want some of your protection. They've been attacked by every nation around them.
Simon's talked to them.
Okay. All right. I'll go talk to them. Thank you.
No worries.
Kettling Peacekeeper. Very.
A suggestion was made. Could be a good one.
Excellent. And is everybody else still sitting together?
Roughly they are. Except the Kettling Peacekeepers Union, who aren't sitting with them. That's partly why I made the suggestion.
Yeah. No, with all of them sitting together, it makes it far more difficult to, create problems between them, right?
A little bit, yeah. Should we tell them that there's been a bit of a water space storm and they have to sit in separate channels?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No, I think that we leave them to it. And then we'll work it out once the war is over.
No, we're being dragged! They're dragging us away!
And now we are here.
Oh.
Help, I'm being abducted.
Taken hostage. Oh.
Everyone has been abducted.
We would all like to say we were forced here against our will.
Esteemed members of the galactic community. Esteemed members of the galactic community. There's a motion on the floor to be debated. The nomination of a custodian.
There's nothing up for debate.
I see no opposition. None.
I'd like to speak to the opposition, please.
Order now. Settle down. All right, let's start with the let's start with the Kaiteran Star Assembly, who proposed they become the custodian. Would you like to outline your position, please?
Members of... This is an unprecedented time of crisis. Sure, we have defeated the remains of the old empire, but the threat of the Horse Hive and the Nanites is still out there. This is a time when we should unite under one banner in order to combat these threats for the good of all. I do not suggest any kind of centralized authority, but a united face which to show to these threats.
I'm sorry.
Once these threats have...
were a threat? Because I was told by members of the Galactic community that they weren't a threat, and that us holding them back was not important.
Are you part of the Galactic community? Sorry?
Yeah, you're not even part of the Galactic community. Get out of here.
Yeah, we'll recognize members from the community at this time, please. So let's hear from the Second Human Empire then, who are standing in abstention at the moment. Why are you abstaining, Second Human Empire?
I forgot to play.
Forgot to...
There you go.
I see.
All the reasons.
I see.
690,000. Nice.
Bear with me. I'll be right back. Just one moment. Everyone keep chit-chatting about this proposal. Don't move a muscle.
As a...
Hello there. Sorry, I do need to interrupt
Excuse me, we're
momentarily.
in aggressive negotiation.
No, I do need to interrupt momentarily. I don't know if you're aware, Kettling Peacekeepers Union, but the Galaxy is about to nominate a custodian, and it's going to be the Kaiteran Star Assembly. They're going to have sweeping and overwhelming powers.
You cannot trust them. You must leave the community and join us in the anti-community, because clearly nobody understands what community really means anymore.
Oh wait, but you are outside of the galactic community. That would be very, very bad for our economic health.
Why would that be? It's not like you can't still trade with people.
Well, we still can, but it's not as beneficial.
How is it not as beneficial? What's the difference?
I don't think. Well, for example, the galactic market is going to be much weaker for us.
Do you own the galactic market?
Well, no, but we still benefit.
Yeah, there is no difference.
Is there?
I mean,
I believe that there is.
There'll be a minor difference in the value of some of the things you're selling, but you might lose 100 or 200 energy credits a month, maybe.
And we can supplement this with my offer. So if we just wish to protect the galaxy as it is, preserve each other against any possible threats, including each other. So we would just request that you become a bulwark. We would make you a bulwark. We would give you more resources. That way you could fund your trade, and
you do
it would
understand
make you even stronger, and we would protect
quite
each other.
a lot. We've already been a bulwark once, and it kind of crushed our economy for a while.
No, if you were a bulwark, you'd get 30-40% extra energy, minerals, and food.
Extra.
You'd get paid.
But it also cost us something. Didn't it?
No. So you get a reduction in
We're just better.
Yeah, you get a reduction in your output, but that's offset by the bonuses you get already from your technology. It ends up being net better by quite a bit economically.
Well then, second
you will have complete autonomy in all other things. We would just wish that you would join our wars, we would join your wars, we defend each other. Essentially, it's just to keep the galactic status quo.
Kettling independence is really important.
You would be, think of it as since we are hive mind and we do not have the means of making a federation, it would essentially be a federation. That's really what it is.
That also means that you wouldn't be able to trade with us.
As a hive mind, we couldn't trade with you regardless. You weren't able to trade with us before.
No, but you'd be getting.
All we're doing is giving you monetization.
30, 50, and then 60. 30, 45, and then 60% of whatever you produce paid to you by the hive afterwards. But no, if you'd like to do that, then you should leave the galactic community at this time and send a message of solidarity to the despots in the galaxy.
Well, our first minister doesn't like the idea, and I also am not exactly sure if it's the best. So it seems that we are going to refuse this offer.
All right, then let's bring the vote to a close.
What?
Looks like, because I think we can call this community session over. You already moved down.
What are you doing here?
Sorry, yeah,
this is the community session.
This is the chair.
All right, so they're going to nominate a custodian. The Kettling Peacekeepers Union have decided they'd rather be independent under a custodian than less independent under the Horses.
Ah, interesting.
For economic reasons, roughly.
Interesting. I wonder if they might learn to regret that decision.
They're going to try to declare the Gourmand Equite Consciousness a crisis and propose the United Front.
What?
They're going to declare them a crisis again, yes.
Again.
Yes.
Didn't we do this story?
I thought we did this one already, yeah. Apparently not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just kind of shocked. I don't know what the Gourmand Equite Consciousness have ever really done to the rest of the galaxy, except there was a nasty business earlier. It's very much over now.
It's all very strange.
Well, it looks like your custodian, first thing they're going to do is nominate the Gourmand Equite Consciousness a crisis, meaning you'd be in a total war with your very powerful neighbor. I guess the time really comes to decide which side you'd rather be on, doesn't it?
Hey, just a quick addition. So, although we did decide on the defensive pact, we cannot send the offer while we are all in a galactic war. So as soon as our war ends...
the defensive pact won't matter because they're going to be. You guys will be at war with each other once the galaxy declares you a crisis.
I don't think they knew
they're
yet.
declaring us a crisis.
Yes,
They're currently
we needed
attempting
to
to
tell
declare
Yes,
you
we
a
just
crisis.
wanted to inform you about that, yes.
Are you able to veto this?
No.
Unfortunately, our diplomatic strength has been greatly diminished.
This is unfortunate.
Ever since the...
We do have a favor with Quadrant 16.
All we wished was defense. We just don't want to wipe each other out. What's wrong with that? The galaxy's gone to heck in a handbasket.
That said, Quadrant 16 also isn't very strong.
Unless we're able to end this galactic war early. Hold on, what is left in this galactic war? How has it not ended?
There's a couple of planets down south. Frozen Dirt has 2,000 troops on it, and they're currently just trying to bombard it down before they invade.
I gotta go.
Oh, bye.
Well, that's a pickle.
It's a pickle. You haven't got very much long to decide because they'll probably end the session early in a few hundred days and bring forwards that war declaration. So you might want to make a decision soon. Otherwise, you'll be at war with a very powerful neighbor, or at war with another very powerful neighbor. The choice really is yours.
And again, we are going to have the horses defending us, so we might survive that.
Well, not if you're in the community.
Could
You're in the
just
community.
hide.
I think I'll need to watch the community session because I think the custodian may attempt to end it early, so I'll need to call it in before they can do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what? Bloodthirsty this lot, aren't they?
Somewhat, yes. Somewhat bloodthirsty, yes.
Do you think that's our fault?
No, not at all. Not at all. This is just the primitive mind coming to the fore.
Got you. So we are, in fact, without any kind of responsibility for
Or
this.
fault. Yes, entirely.
Excellent.
Entirely.
Excellent.
Chat are saying some silly things. I wouldn't listen to chat. There's no need. No, chat are just a bit confused.
What do you mean? I'm sorry. I take great umbrage to this.
I think somebody vetoed the United Front proposal in favor of galactic mobilization, but I'm not entirely sure.
Lol.
Weird.
The Hive aren't a threat to anyone. What have they ever done?
Your Commander Knight, well, they have done some things, but how are they an existential threat now? It seems generally humans are the one responsible for most of the wars in this galaxy.
Hmm.
How long do the votes usually last? I think it's 1,200 days. It might be 14.
Oh. 14, I think.
It's Galcon time.
Oh no.
What? What do you mean? Oh no. I'll bring them to the cleaning cupboard. You don't. It's fine. It's fine. I'll bring the cleaning cupboard. Let's see. Who should we grab? Let's start grabbing people.
I'm paying for us to get dragged. Yep.
Hello?
Bloody tight covered again. Oh.
We were in such a cozy place, and you just
what?
pulled us
Here
in.
again.
Let's just check. We've got pretty much the whole galactic community now. Right. Declaring the crisis, Gorman to quiet consciousness. We've got. Let's hear, because obviously I think we can all guess what the proposal is. We've been down this road a few times before. Let's hear from the Holy Tabernacle of the Chosen, who are currently abstaining. Holy Tabernacle, what's your position?
We're about to vote for it.
Then what's your position on 4?
4, well, it's time. That's
time?
it. It's time to take care of the crisis, and they are a crisis.
Oh, they are a crisis. What have they been doing that's crisis-like?
Recently, or just overall?
Well, you're declaring them a crisis now. They must be a crisis, right?
You know, I like it when the other guy leads things. It's just 2 words, and we're done. We move on. So I'm just going to say it again. It's time.
Bear with me. I just need to bring up one member who we're just currently lacking before we continue with the proceedings. Everyone hold fire for a moment. Hi there. Sorry. Oh.
It
You came up already. Great. So the only person I want to hear from now. Here. Hold on. Order. The Catalan Peacekeepers Union. You're currently voting in against this. The session's probably about to imminently end in a moment. Would you like to speak your piece on why you don't think that a crisis declaration should be made now?
We have been talking with the horse people, and our current position should be that we should abstain from this vote. We first wanted to oppose it, but now we should go into neutrality.
Okay.
We wish to be neutral in this whole conflict.
Well, you'd have to leave the community to be neutral. If you stay in the community, you will be at war.
Yes, we have talked about this with their representatives, and we have agreed between as long as we are going to stay in the community, we are not going to make any aggressive moves towards them.
Okay. Well, I guess there's not really need. Well, we'll go through a quick fire round. Kaiteran Star Assembly, 2 words.
Not yet.
But you're going to fire it. Oh, you're not going to fire it yet. I see. Okay. Children of Enlightenment, 2 words.
Soon.
Utopian Imperium.
Crisis, finally.
Least Serene Republic of Chthon. Sorry, it was a Freudian slip.
Hell yes.
Second Human Empire. Quadrant 16.
When the custodian votes ends the session, or we allow it to take through, we're in support.
Alarian Resistance Cluster.
Burn everything.
I see. All right then. Well, let's get on with it.
2 words.
You're not part of this community. Get out.
Great Tempest.
Everyone, just go to the Chosen.
Who let the horses in?
The human reclaimers are dead. That's the end of that. I didn't let the horses in.
Excellent. Go and tell the horses that they have permission.
The boss
Are
says
they
you
still
have
able to-
permission.
I'm sorry, what?
The boss says you have permission. Don't quite know what it
Oh.
means, but you have permission.
I do want the people to understand that I find it interesting, again, as I've been saying, that the galactic community is clearly not for the community because the Great Tempest still exists, and yet they haven't done anything about it. Isn't there even a counselor now, or like a whatever? What is that community great representative called?
Possibly. Good lord, that's a big block of stuff, isn't it?
What is it called? The council thing.
The galactic
custodian.
Custodian.
Yes, there is a custodian.
There is.
And yet they have done nothing about the Great Tempest. In fact, it is currently invading the so-called well, not so-called. It's
called
the
the Innocent
neutral.
Horses. It's invading
The
us.
Catlings are being invaded, even though that they're staying neutral in the situation, and they are having to defend
Oh, and your
themselves because
science
the
nexus has
community
been
will not.
taken out. That's very annoying.
That is very annoying.
Get it back.
Interesting.
Well, good luck with whatever it is. I look forward to seeing soon what the do it really means.
Yes, do it.
It's one of DJ's delusions.
This is
It's hard to
reprehensible.
Certainly not gonna do it.
Google define reprehensible. Let's see here. Deserving censure or condemnation. Yes, reprehensible. That's what this is. I mean, hello, DJ.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
Picked up something it shouldn't.
What do you mean?
So what was that, Omar?
What's happening?
You want me to break the peace that we love so much?
What do you mean you
and
break
attack
the peace?
humans?
You're going to be at war in 300 days in a total
Yeah, but
war.
DJ, the do it means I should attack.
We should support the independence. I mean, hello. And what is for this intrusion, Faustine?
I was told to come.
Oh,
Right in.
okay. Can we do the secret fealty or something with the Serene Republic, please, and then see if we could do a war for that real quick before the Galactic War?
There's Simons, you should jump over and tell the Catlings to leave the community before it's too late.
Oh, they've already been told a number of times they're not interested in the slightest.
Yeah. I've done all that I can to convince them. They're just gonna
Then they will die together with the rest of the film.
They agreed to be neutral. Let's keep it that way.
The war ends when everyone is dead.
No, they could vote to undo. There may be only one person left to vote, but they can't undo it. We agreed. They stay in their borders. We stay outside of theirs. Let's have one less piece on the board.
It's called appeasement.
Okay. It's not like they're being aggressive in any stance. They're just being defensive. They
are not leaving the galactic community. They have the chance to take our offer of mercy, but they are actively refusing it.
You see, my other half of my brain, the other hemisphere, is at arms with the other with my hemisphere. It's kind of a duality complex. I've been diagnosed with it. It's a terrible affliction. Sometimes we don't always agree on certain things. Although I am the dominant half, you see, I may control the brain function. My other half controls the motor function, and in reality, I have to do what it says because
are you ready
I
for
can't
war
do
in
anything
100
else.
days? Then are you, Umar? All your fleets are in your capital.
Will I ever be ready for this war? Is the
I don't know.
question, isn't it?
All your fleets are in your capital. Sure, you should send them somewhere.
I am
Yeah,
very
we are gonna
concerned.
hold at Ubal-Glebe, which is not a renamed system. That was always called that.
Yeah, and we are reaching the endgame crisis date, and
maybe the crisis ones,
So hold on,
right?
why was Faustine told to come in here? I'm very concerned. I mean, curious.
It's our vassal. That will
that's
not
it?
be joining because we made them not join defensive wars because we're nice houses.
Oh, I thought the whole point was for us to be defensive and just protect life. We went from eating it to now defending it. The rest of the galaxy is not interested in doing this, so we created our own mini community to do so. And now they're attacking us,
It's
and we're
interesting.
the bad
There
guys.
seems to be as much disagreement in your mini communities there is in the big one as well.
What disagree? Oh, well, I mean, okay, my other hemisphere may be, a little bit more aggressive. But to be honest, that's because nobody else is going along with our means. We're trying to be peaceful, and if there is no peace, there is only war. If that's what these
There's
primitives
the war.
understand, then that's what we'll give them.
There is the war.
What is it good for?
A little bit of fighting.
Absolutely nothing. Oh, we have jumped into a system with the science nexus. Well, say goodbye to that science nexus.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Have you got armies? Do you have armies as well? Tell me there's some armies.
Well, we're just gonna delete that science right there. No more
Well, you
science
have a
for
planet.
We do have armies.
No,
with
sorry,
us.
they have a planet is what I was thinking.
Yes, they do have planets. Yes, but their planet's strength will not stand up to ours. In fact, it seems almost paltry at this point.
They do seem to be running around frantically given what you've done.
Yes. I'm a little confused as to why Mr. Eisenhorn is not in here too.
That's a good question. Let me go get him.
Might go listen
Planetary
to the meeting.
invasion has.
Some for energy credits.
The second human
Well.
empire.
Do you want to go there? That's. Don't you want to wait for our fleets before going to your capital?
It will be fine.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, we are bringing I don't know how much, so a lot.
About 500,000. Yep.
At least.
Second Human Empire, you can store 50,000 energy credits. Yes.
Yes.
All right, good. Sending over the trade from Quadrant 16.
I don't know how to do more than 1,000 at a time, so if you need more, let me know.
I guess that's one way to get rid of our energy overflow. 4K a month.
Oh,
4K a month. Wow.
Yeah. Technology was the solution after all.
The paperwork's been filed, guys. The vault of knowledge. And now that guys are all linking up to it and sharing your knowledge with us it's only improving us. We've finally come together. We've all come to an understanding.
Don't jump in right now.
Yep.
It's gonna be good.
So, Westgate.
Eastgate.
Sorry, Eastgate. Yeah.
Eastgate. Yeah.
I should be there in 600 days. That's
A long
we haven't
time.
built.
No, this empire didn't
Hyper-
have the resources. I'm not sure they have the tech for hyper relays.
I'll be at Eastgate in 150 days.
Honestly, just get the weapons, the Archaeotech weapons.
Also, don't
Why
have
not?
the wormhole tech yet. It's what's it at?
Okay, I do.
It's
How's the
at
battle
20,
going?
it's 22 months away. 22 months. That's fine.
Man, that battle is lagging things down, Poppy.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I mean,
if
we'll have to join
you just go to the galaxy map, it won't because the game won't have to compute
We
it
are
for you.
watching it. We aren't watching it, but
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm looking at the center of the galaxy.
For those watching
watch
my
it.
perspective, he's watching the fight. It's
Probably
not
jump
going
to
well.
the
I
Starbase
clicked on it.
system.
I clicked on it for a second. I have to immediately click out. That was so bad, lag-wise.
Yep.
How's the fight going?
I don't know what Montu's stream is looking at, but my stream is looking at it. So.
Yep.
Doesn't
We are
look like
joining
it's
your
going-
fleet, with Telefunken, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
we're
won.
going
They won
to-
the fight.
Okay, I'll back up and wait for allies. I think at least Serene Republic's coming quick.
I don't know, Duff,
a lot
do
of
we
injuries.
wanna invest in some ships so we can get in on the fun?
Oh yeah, dude. Look.
I mean, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
By the way, they might jump on us, so be careful.
Yep.
Where are we going to with our fleets? Ooh,
Alright,
you know what?
they won the
How-
engagement, but most of my ships should be.
I think they
safe
all have
ish.
FTL inhibitor stuff. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, they are jumping. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna jump
There's
around.
no FTL inhibitor there, though. I think. Guys, so we have really. Does anyone else have level 3 cloaking tech or no?
I have at least level 2. I don't have to.
I think we have
Alright,
level
so-
3.
So right now, we have level 3 tech, and we have a cruiser design ready to go. We just need some allies right now, and we can Quadrant 16.
Who are you again? Who are you again?
Quadrant 16. We're gonna see about sneaking in their capital is basically defenseless. We can sneak in with a cloaked fleet.
Poppy, your fleets are back and they're not repairing, just so you know. In case
So,
they jump on you.
Serene Republic, when you come here, we are joining Poppy's fleet.
Yeah, I'm currently sending 10k alloys for now to the Quadrant 16.
Somebody I don't care about died.
Also, DJ is listening in on us, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed.
He's having fun.
Welcome.
Oh, DJ and
Were we joining Poppy? Where's Poppy?
Poppy, do you
I'm
want
in
to
Oshimani. I'm next to my capital.
G-O-R.
Okay, yeah. I'm
There's
going there
3 more fleets not repairing. Poppy.
Oh, you're good? Alright, we're
I
coming
have
up
vassals
to
across the wormhole.
Let's go there.
Ushminaria.
Jumping in,
Alright,
jumping in.
they're coming to
Go
me.
in.
What's going on?
They jumped in on you.
Who?
One did. They're jumping in on you. But some of your ships aren't repaired yet. Oh.
We are jumping too, don't worry.
They keep jumping in one at a time for some reason.
Ah,
They're
that's
dying.
good.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
They backed up. I don't know what happened.
Wait, guys,
Probably
look at
jumped away.
the AI vassal of the Oron Hive has taken some land on the western side. They went through the wormhole.
Oh,
nice.
By the way, I'd be careful. I think that he's probably gonna take all of our capitals, so just be careful.
I would be careful of that, but I think we're okay right now. Because
Yeah,
jump
he's trying
guys
to
have a
estimate
certain
my
only a certain
people.
range.
So maybe it's time to like get in. My ships should be almost repaired.
Can't see his fleets for some reason. I don't know if they are cloaked or what.
Probably
They are
just
cloaked.
outside of vision.
Alright, I'm moving in, guys.
Yep. To Jolinar.
Yeah.
Yep, let's go.
I'm watching the fight.
Oh, they're there.
You want to
They're
watch the
there.
fight,
They're
you
there.
can't watch it. Watch my Discord stream. So I can watch it.
Oh, yeah, I wanna watch the fight. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be a rough fight.
Yeah.
Imperium, please join the fight if you're on the way. Yes,
If
I
you're
see you're
lagging,
on the way.
please don't
Alright.
watch the fight. It looks like it's
Yes,
just.
everyone is coming.
Fine. Who is it?
All right, so we're currently seeing a lot of fighting going on. Let's try and grab these. Oh, we're just grabbing all the fleets. Oh, and they've also jumped in here. The galaxy's standing somewhat united, actually. It's going pretty well, I guess, for the galaxy as a whole. I wonder what Galcom's doing while no one's paying attention. Galactic mobilization. Ooh. Can they? They could end. They could remove custodianship term limit, and then institute another. Oh, sorry, and then do a specific reform as well. It looks like the horses aren't going to win this one. They're being ganged up on. That looks like galactic victory.
No, what we probably should have done is split our fleets to have one fleet attack each of the players to cause a problem and have them split their fleets up. Against all of them, we would have lost, but you know, if we tried to cause problems everywhere.
Well, you'll still have fleets left. In a moment, they should come back.
They will come back.
They'll come back.
They'll come back
soonish. Some of these return times don't seem really long. Some of them are like 2.5 years.
We lost 2/3 of all of our ships.
Yeah, no, I see that. I see that. You do have $30,000, and you are making more per month, so you could begin a rebuilding process.
Yeah, but it's a lost war.
It's not over till the fat
We
lady
did our
sings.
best to defend the community, and they killed those who spoke the loudest.
Something is really wrong with the amount of ship lost indicated on the war screen. Like, it's just completely lying. It says we lost 40 ships.
Yeah, I think
But
the
we
wall
lost
screens are a bit broken.
Probably more
sometimes.
like 400.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might only be giving like a single fleet's worth, rather than all of the fleets.
The
Well, then they need
least
to
serene
re-update the
Republic
UI.
of Catan used the alloys we gave them to build ships and attack us. They
Yeah, it
prayed
sounds
to
like
us.
them.
I mean, we
And
could have done the secret fealty thing.
They have the most fleets of the entire alliance.
I was telling you, we could have done the secret thing, and you're like, no, they died with the rest of them.
That is literally not those, it's the other people.
The last Serene Republic, those are the ones in the north. Those are the guys who were...
The Catlings were the
You
ones.
couldn't do a secret fealty with the Catlings.
I just knocked down an entire.
No, the Catlings was the one where we were
They
trying to do...
pulled a switcheroo on us.
No, hold on. The Catlings on the far right were the ones that were the trade ones that wanted to be independent, and we were going to have a defensive pact that pulled out. The people who were like, hey, you are our gods and saviors, were the ones in the north.
Yeah.
The Serene Republic of the Cathan. And those were the ones that I said we should do we should propose secret fealty and do a war before the Galactic Community War, and you said no.
I remember that.
Either way, I don't even know if that would have made enough of a difference. It would have made a difference, but I don't know. It would have just dragged out the war a little bit longer. And now they are on our home system. The heart of the mind is being attacked. It hurts. It hurts us. It hurts us good. I mean, what?
Well, it looks like the galaxies managed to unite fairly well.
This is most disappointing.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You're aware whose fault this is?
I entirely know. It is. It's Steven in accounting. He didn't fill in three payroll orders that I needed, and that meant we just didn't have some of the votes 24 sessions ago.
He's my
in the community.
nephew, don't you?
Well, you know, people say things about things, don't they? Nephews and people.
So, how are you going to stop your failure from completely crumbling all our work around us?
No, I mean, the failure. The galaxy might be united for now, but they won't be united for very long.
Ah, I see. Are you sure about that, are you?
Well, they keep looking at external threats, not looking at each other. And then as soon as the external threats fall down a bit, they're back at each other's throats within moments.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, there's the Grey Tempest gone. The Catling Peacekeepers Union have snuffed them out. Hi.
I'm gonna have to stop playing.
Sure. Okay.
Just, yeah. If you could get someone to replace me.
Yeah, I'll pass it. Oh.
I doubt we will. It'll
I
probably
don't think we
be
can
the
at this
AI
point.
taking
Yeah, it'll have to be the AI
over.
taking over for you.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. We've got.
That's alright. C'est la vie.
I'll offer the choice to James, because he's playing at the moment. I'll offer the choice to him to pick which one he wants to do. Go forwards as.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boo.
What's he doing here?
Zendikar has to go. You basically now have the choice of playing as the Second Human Empire or the Alarian Resistance Cluster, because the Second Human Empire is your empire, so it's all entirely up to you.
It's the stronger fleet. I guess I'll switch back then.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to exit to
Who wants
both
to take,
exit
is
to
anyone
men?
gonna take care of the Alarians?
We don't have anyone at this time, so no, they'll just be AI controlled. But they're your vassals,
sure.
so you can keep them in line roughly.
Okay.
If you exit to menu and then rejoin, and Zendikar, if you leave as well.
Multiple personality disorder is quite strong.
Yeah, sorry.
That's alright, Zendikar, alright. I've never played the same Empire twice in one session before. But I'll join.
I don't know. We should have it in a moment.
Oh, Umar can't. Isn't here, are they? I'm sure
I'll
I put it
check.
correctly.
Are you getting a hot join request, Umar?
I got from James, but
No,
Zendikar, also
Zendikar had to
disconnected.
go. Zendikar had to go, so James is swapping
Okay,
back
so
into
only
playing
James.
as exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then we continue.
Man. My back. How much longer do we have?
End of the session in its entirety is in about an hour's time, hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Unless we end
I
before
don't know
that.
if it's going to last that long.
Well, it
So
depends.
your
Well,
question
no,
is who
it
ends up-
depends on what else
It
happens.
depends on how long they take their time with us. What in their eyes was their reasoning behind declaring us a crisis? How were we a crisis to them?
You existed
The
and they
Xenophiles are
could.
actually xenophobic.
Yeah,
we
they were.
existed and they could.
Yeah.
They were.
Seems
They were
very
spiritually
xenophobic.
xenophiles.
In fact, it's probably because we're horses.
Maybe.
That seems pretty racist, don't you think?
Well, I mean,
No.
it's more. What's more interesting is that
Spiritual xenophiles have been acting like xenophobes? No.
yes, and on top of that, the least serene Republic of Chthon, who believe that you are their gods, also were like, oh no, they're the crisis. We must kill them.
Yeah, they made the difference.
The
they have 600k fleets, made the difference between us winning and losing. Anyways, unpause.
Yes, keep going. Keep going. Alrighty, so a couple of good points been made here, DJ. The Kaiteran Star Ascendancy are xenophile, and they've been pushing this alien-hating agenda. It's an interesting point.
Yeah,
Additionally,
yeah.
the least serene Republic, who believe that the horses are their gods, were also pushing this
Oh,
agenda.
I know. Don't worry. Yeah.
And it turns out that apparently their fleets were instrumental in that large engagement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you think LD is going to miss out a chance to betray someone?
No, yeah, well, no, I suppose not. I suppose not, indeed.
Again, I said this earlier. The only people who I blame when LD inevitably betrays everyone are anyone who has trusted LD.
I have a question, DJ.
Yeah.
If I may.
I am being made aware of a great tragedy from my other hemisphere.
Hang on.
The question is kind of gamey. Are there any bonus points for being a real ass?
I mean, it depends. Is your empire... would that suit your empire's roleplay?
Yes.
In that case, yes.
Yeah, we have kind of stolen a few valuable systems.
Nice. Well done.
Okay. Thank you.
I have been
Please
made
go,
aware
Simus.
that what?
Please continue.
Oh, I thought you were like telling me to leave.
No, please.
Yeah, no,
go
get
on.
out of here. Get out of here, you
this
smelly
is important.
horse hive.
My other hemisphere, the one that's actually in control of the body, has decided that the final solution must be implemented.
The what?
All of our
different name.
non-native organics are
pick a
currently
different
being
name
exterminated.
for that, please.
Sorry, that was his name. I apologize.
No.
We are implementing a cleansing of our
defective stock.
staples. Yeah, they became a part of. I'm essentially cutting off my extremities, despite my face, kind of a thing. I don't understand. I don't want them to have me. I am me, and I am the only one who should have me. So apparently, I am now removing myself from me. It's very confusing. They weren't a part of me, and then we made them a part of me, and then we made them. Now we're making them not a part of me. I'm burning. They're dying. We're dying.
Okay.
And I can't stop myself.
from dying.
That sounds like it must suck.
I feel like I'm falling apart.
How awful.
Have you tried not doing that?
I have. I have this internal monologue with myself, and my internal monologue said no.
I see. Well, I'm going to go talk to your internal monologue and tell him to go a bit normal. Umar, could you go to normal speed again, please?
Yeah.
Recommend
Cool,
moving
cool.
to the Eye of Sauron galaxy. Wait, what? Did somebody name a system Eye of Sauron? No, they didn't. Wow, now look at... We wanted unity, and now we have this border gore going on.
That is
Disgust.
that is a little revolting. I can't lie.
We
Filthy
here love
horses.
uniformity.
Filthy horses, I have a solution for you.
Yes.
Take some aspirin. Always helps with everything.
Oh, I was prescribed some psychiatric medication for my dual split personality shenanigans. It doesn't really help.
Take the aspirin.
All right, be right back. in a
Ignore the
moment.
fact that they're in a bottle with a skull and crossbones on that says poison.
Oh, you're handing me aspirin. Oh,
But
I
first
thought
we're in the purging stage.
It's very
then we're in
interesting.
the
It says here on the
pushing back
ingredients,
phase.
the main ingredient is cyanide. I don't think that's a good chemical to be ingesting, is it?
It's
Is that a
fine.
flavor?
Probably fine.
Oh, that's probably what you humans call GMOs or HMOs or something MOs. IMOs. Not
Tastes like almonds.
Tastes like almonds.
Mm-hmm.
What are these almonds?
Nuts.
Yeah, I heard humans are pretty nuts.
Oh, Aggro Burn, thank you very much for your super chat. Aggro says, what do you mean? LD is very trustworthy. Cough, cough.
No.
Yes. I'm just sitting here watching all of my children die.
I can't help but notice that they're sitting in their
Sad.
own room, plotting away on their own.
Who?
Eldie and
Yes,
Jacob.
they are, aren't they? They are, aren't they?
Yeah. Why don't you go and have a listen in, Montu?
Bunch of minerals. Hello.
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz.
Greetings.
Greetings to the envoy.
It's just a fly buzzing around the room. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We were just discussing how great our empire was compared to all other empires. First in economy, first in tech.
First in everything that is important.
Almost first in fleet.
It is such a shame how most people in your empire have started, unfortunately, just wasting away in deep depression.
No, everyone is.
Yeah, we
hate
the
what they've done.
crime is.
You've been killing your gods. You are fighting against them right as we speak. You push the agenda.
No, we're not fighting.
We're not fighting, actually. Are we fighting?
No, we're not fighting anymore.
Oh, you're not fighting anymore. Sorry, you were earlier.
Yes, we were earlier.
Yeah.
Well, to be
we
fair,
have turned vegan, actually.
yes, we have turned vegan. It's been a long and difficult process, and also that we that little spat earlier that also did very much not help.
Yeah, and the fact that they just completely ignored the defense agreement kind of hurt us as well.
Yes, that really hurt the credibility of our. I mean, are they even gods anymore? Seeing as what,
Oh no,
what is happening
The
to
people
them.
in your empire do fundamentally believe that more than anything other. Don't worry. It's everything that's happened has been noted. The state of the galaxy is internally is quite interesting at the moment.
Yeah. Well, at least we are not double crusaders anymore.
You're
Otherwise,
welcome.
we'd really have.
Advantage.
Yeah,
Thank you for
go
that,
back.
honestly. Oh, good.
They've somehow managed to worm their way out of the war as well. I don't quite know how it happened.
Of course they have.
They're no longer at war again with the crisis that was declared. I really don't know how that happened.
How he does it
I
every
don't
single
know
time.
I'm just going around and counting up, or I was just going around and counting up the ethics of the universe.
Yeah.
So it looks like we have 2 fanatic egalitarian. Sorry, no, that's the wrong word. Egalitarian. I apologize. It looks we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fanatic militarists. 2 fanatic spiritualists, 2 fanatic authoritarians, and 1 fanatic materialist.
The militarists are winning.
The war of ideologies, they clearly are. I mean, if you look at the state of the galaxy, I think for the last 150 years, I think that's pretty self-evident, actually.
It's what a shame, huh?
Well, no, I mean it's good. It's good. It's good fighting breeding stock, I would think.
Militarism.
Ugh.
Still, Quadrant 16 might be useful.
Quadrant 16 may indeed be quite useful.
Suppose we can keep them about, just purge the rest.
That could be necessary. Wait a minute. How did that happen? Umar's taking capitals. The horses are currently engaged in Quadrant 16, as it were. Bombarding Quadrant 16 into a fine pulverized paste of a ring world.
I'm confused.
Well, You've got to fight for the right to party. Agro says, LD is a great leader of nations, our Lord and Savior. He shall be trusted always and without no question, since his way is one of knowledge and wisdom. All praise LD. It's an interesting point of view.
No. Just no.
Ugh, they're making 30,000 food as well. It's revolting.
Who is?
LDs, the Least Serene Republic are currently producing, sorry, not 30,000, 3,000 food from jobs. They've got 3,000 food from farmers being made every month.
So they're farming a lot of people, is what you're saying.
No. They're farming. It says that they're farming apparently
no,
grass.
They're farming people. Remember, they turn those into spaceships. They are farming people.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? They are, aren't
they?
Yeah. Oh good lord.
You know, just saying.
I'm going to run away to the little lizard's room again. You can say hi to chat if you want.
I can probably manage that. Hi, chat. How are you, Ball? It's an interesting galaxy, isn't it? Who do you think should win, chat? Because we're getting towards the point where I have to pick a winner. You think the horses should win? You can't win, Celestial Arrow. And no one... No, we can't do that. Montu can't win either. LD is one that's definitely in with a shout.
I mean, I could win. My my role play has been fantastic. I've achieved all the goals, really, if you think about it. Ipso facto switcheroony. I think you'll note that Comfort the Fallen has been passed just like you asked for 180 years ago. So there is that great success I can sit back and admire from a distance.
You were supposed to do that to start them down the chain.
Well, they did start down the chain. They are on the chain. There's chain-related things. Ryohan says, Team Horse, they've been consistent in RP, good sports, and overall an effective empire. LD was fanatic pacifist, says Yonzax. What are his ethics now? Well, we can have a look at that. His ethics now... Oh, I'm already in them. Fanatic authoritarian spiritualist, catalytic processing, philosopher king, and pleasure seekers. And they build their ships from people. Lots and lots of people.
So, a really interesting question. What was the point of this timeline?
What do you mean?
Well,
why does time have a point?
What was the point of this timeline?
In what way? I mean...
Boy, I'm DJ.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yes. I come here from the least serene Republic of Cathan to say that we have once again embraced our hedonistic lifestyle that we had many years in an attempt to make the populace happy again despite the current circumstances in the galaxy.
Yeah.
That was our announcement.
So, Dramatics has continued saying, well, clearly you're running an experiment here. What was the point of the experiment within this timeline?
That's a good question. I'll just make sure to kick LD out and Jakob212.
Yes, going done.
Kick. All right. What was the point? Well, the point was to see in a relatively equal setting which human ethic would win out. Which human ethic would be most powerful? Which human ethic could spread itself the furthest and be represented the most? What is it about humanity that really defines them? And I think we're somewhat seeing the answer to that one, aren't we, boss?
No.
You don't think so?
These are barbarians. They are not representatives of the human spirit. This experiment has been a complete failure.
Oh, I apologize.
Mainly because it hasn't given the results I wanted.
Oh no. What results did you want to see, boss?
Well, I like to think well of humanity.
Oh.
So, some egalitarianism, some
that was stamped out relatively early on, if I recall.
It was, yes.
That was stamped out.
This timeline has been
pretty quickly.
Like a ginger stepchild. Nothing but a disappointment. And good for only beating.
Agroburn says maybe we should run this experiment past some manatees. They do better than humans.
I mean, it's true.
Someone else chat also says you could say we're beating a dead horse.
I see being the boss allows you to say the quiet part out loud.
Chat's asking me what my empire is again. No, I don't subscribe to any of this empire stuff. I'm simply an observer, a servant of the ministry.
In all honesty, though, Montu, this has been so much fun, hasn't it?
Good. Yeah. No. I'm glad you're enjoying it as well.
It really has. It's been different for you as well, hasn't it?
Well, you know what I realized, DJ?
Timelines-wise.
If we were to do this again, I'd play, and I'd leave the whole GMing to you, and probably try and recruit you to get a second, like you had before.
Yeah.
Me, and then I could actually play the darn thing. Because I mean, I've been watching, going, I want to play.
It's horrid, isn't it?
All weekend.
How do you think I feel every time we put on a Timelines event?
Yeah, but to be fair, I didn't feel that so much the last time. Because I was.
Well, that's because you were playing.
Well, no, I wasn't. I only got to play for about 20 years, and they were the best 20 years the Commonwealth of Man ever had. I'd like to throw that in there.
You were directly interfacing with the game.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean. I suppose. I mean, I kind of am
But
now, but just I don't have an Empire representation.
All these events I've ever put together, I've never been able to take part in one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Dramatic Z says, if DJ needs a new envoy, I'd sign up. This totally isn't a bribe. I see.
And so, Thomas, what's been aggravating? Because we want criticism as much as we want praise. Yeah? It's important people enjoy this, but if there's things you don't like that we can improve, then we do our best to do so. So
it's
if
the
you
first
found
time
something
we've done this
aggravating,
format, isn't it? This specific format with the way we've done it, yeah.
And don't feel bad about giving us criticism. We do want, as long as you're not being rude, you know, there's ways
constructive, not just it's all bad. You know, then it's not really useful.
Yeah.
We want useful things.
Yeah.
Wooden Monkey God says, I'd say more positive events. Oh, my sweet summer child.
Like, no, genuinely, Wooden Monkey. You'd actually like to see the players get some nice things happen to them.
Oh, Wow Master says DJ should be the player and Montu can be the DM. I actually think I'd be okay with that, having absolute authority for a session.
That would be hilarious.
You wouldn't be around to say. So I realized the end of yesterday that basically the whole day I was pretty impotent with all the responsibility and none of the power. And then after the tragic events of the afternoon, you basically said yes to all of my ideas, giving me all of the power, and things got very worse for a lot of people very quickly.
They really did. Did you see why generally I say no?
No, but they didn't get worse in a bad way. They got worse in a fun way for the audience.
Yeah, no.
Who was me?
Some of it was it was fun. As much as I was jesting about all of that, like that was all pretty much what I was intending on doing anyway. So, yeah, Dramatics has also said some carrots and not sticks, some positive events. Interesting.
The main difficulty with positive events is we can't directly influence the game as it's going. We can't give them things, so we can only do positive by first taking something away and then giving it back to them.
You know, no.
No, you disagree?
Idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if we perhaps created a GM, and like we now know we can create clusters that aren't attached to the rest of the galaxy.
Yeah.
What if we create a GM empire, unattached to the rest of the galaxy?
Oh, with like infinite, all the technology from day one, and like a million pops.
and like you give them 4 or 5 systems, put a Dyson sphere in, matter decompressor.
Yeah.
And then we could use them to hand out resources and things like that for that kind of thing. Like that would be their pure use. They wouldn't have any gameplay impact. They would purely be there as a way to give positive rewards for events.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how we do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that lets us do that without breaking the game, you know, and without having to use mods.
We kind of did that in a little way with the Gormunder Quiet Consciousness, because they had a lot of stuff, and they were able at times to give people things.
Yeah. And we could do that even more.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. We're just past year 2400, DJ. The galaxy has a custodian. The members of the community.
They've succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, we could wrap it up. Basically, yeah, they're only fighting with the Gormund.
Before we do.
Yeah.
Before we do, what we need to do is decide on the winner.
Yes.
And you and I need to decide together. You get your say here this time, Envoy. Yeah, your opinion is valid. Now, I want to say the horses can't win. They were special, they were different.
Exactly. They're not a player in the traditional sense.
They are essentially an NPC empire that we had a huge amount of control over.
The one thing I need to check, actually, have you... Because some people's got their secret goals changed. I don't want to reveal what the originals or the finals are, but have you changed any secret goals that I don't know about that is vastly different? No. Okay.
No. It just... Well, no, now we can reveal to the audience what the secret goals were. This is a good moment to do it, isn't it?
Well, actually, let's first ask, has anyone guessed what anyone's secret goal is? Or does anyone want to guess what the secret goal of any of the empires?
Yeah.
Anyone in chat want to hazard at what they could have been?
Now, I will say that they're all winners. Like, just straight out. I know how pat that sounds, but in all honesty, we haven't had an empire that hasn't taken part properly. Right? Everybody has taken part in the full... Like, the amount of people that have come to us when they're being beaten with ideas to, oh, you could do this for the story. And really just getting into it and not caring about the fact that, oh, I'm not the most powerful empire. They've just gotten involved and it's been wonderful. It's been incredible. So I do want to say, yeah, everyone in this event was a winner because it's been so much, like, as a GM, it's been so much fun to do.
Zapdos is saying, don't betray anyone challenge, level, tier impossible.
Yeah, right.
For LD, I assume that one is.
So Delta, the horse empire's goal was that they would build up, and then in day 2 they were designed to be the nemesis, and in day 3 I brought them in to come back at the end because I suspected it would go like this.
Well, to be fair, we weren't planning on keeping them alive. We were actually planning on the players declaring them or doing something to kill them, wipe them out, as we're seeing right now, and then we wouldn't have them in day 3. But they didn't quite manage to do that at all. They first tried to fire the gun a bit early, and we were, let's not end the session here after 6 hours, folks. Come on.
Yeah.
And then they didn't fire it later on, so we were left with them today, which was great because it meant we had more things we could do with them, and Simus to take the helm.
Exactly. Yep, and it's been just wonderful. So I'll be honest. The empires that at the moment I am most leaning towards.
Yeah, which empires are you leaning towards?
The Not Serene Republic.
Yeah.
Quadrant 16.
Yeah.
And the Kettling. Not the Kettling. Yes, not the Kettling. Sorry, the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks. I apologize.
Right, yeah. So the only... there's a name you haven't mentioned that I would bring up here. And I bring them up because I think they have completed their goal most successfully.
Yeah.
And that would be the Second Human Empire.
Yes. This is also
along with their, and then as a to a lesser extent their block, and also the Kettling piece. I mean, the Second Human Empire converted 4 nations into fanatic militarism, and the galaxy has been at war constantly for 150 years since they started their fighting.
Difficult. And again, this isn't to knock the others either.
No, the Holy Tabernacle of the Chosen, I think, did fantastically, but they've only made one other spiritualist. And the Utopian Imperium as well has done really interestingly. They've only made one other authoritarian.
Brilliant. It's all very difficult. I don't know, there is part of me that's just leaning LD because they've ended up as crusaders having started as fanatic pacifists. But it feels like rewarding him for being on brand, which I don't think we should do.
No, I have the same feeling there, to be honest.
So we're going to eliminate them. They go, we're down to 3.
Okay. Let's discuss the Kettling. Let's discuss the Kettling Peacekeepers Union.
No, it was the Angry Clerks, not the Kettlers.
Oh, sorry. No, I thought it was. It was Quadrant 16, wasn't it? So let's discuss Quadrant 16. I think have done a fantastic role play. They've kept their ethic in the whole way through.
I was about to say the fact they've managed to maintain materialism has also been fairly impressive.
Yeah, it was on a knife edge. They almost lost it. They did almost lose it, but they have it back again.
Yeah.
The Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks, they were the battlefield of the galaxy for a lot of this because they were in the middle.
That's, you know what, this is why I can't help but raise them as potential winners. Yeah? Because they have been tossed and turned and thrown back and forth and had everything done to them, and at every stage they've gone with it. And they've ended up just this really angry, annoyed, we hate everybody empire, which I do kind of adore. And I would also argue is also... oh no! Hang on, Dramatics has just brought up another one. He's right, the Alarians.
The Alarians, oh sorry, yeah. The
Their
Alarian
roleplay
Resistance
was
Cluster.
amazing. Yes, and the whole way yesterday when they were just like turning up at meetings and just like, should I even be here? I was...
I don't know what...
I was making consumer goods last week, like...
I'm going to ask the audience on their thoughts here, because we've got 4 that we can put in.
Yeah, do it.
And that could help us come to some some opinions, yeah.
Yeah. T-Rex in chat says I should win.
Oh, well, fair enough, T-Rex. And have you completed your secret goal, sir?
Yeah. Good question. The horses can't win, Donda.
I mean, they can't survive either, by the looks of things. Oh, the reason that cluster worked is because there was a gateway in it. So there was always a ruined gateway there, so it was fine. That's the reason it didn't throw the game into chaos, possibly, even though it wasn't active.
Yeah.
At the moment, chat are voting pretty neck and neck between the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks and Quadrant 16.
Interesting.
I just want to take a look at the victory screen briefly. Bear with me. Tech level.
Planesfox is pointing out that whenever anyone wins anything on this bit of campaign, they go on an internship. So
that would be a shame, wouldn't it?
The horses have been an excellent foil, and we will be bringing Umar and Simus in, and obviously it was Alpha yesterday. They've been absolutely wonderful.
And there's another point I haven't made yet, which is probably quite important. All of this from the point out of character, all of this from the point of view of the Ministry of Timelines happened a long time ago in the past. This is an ancient, oh, not ancient, a long ago case file, which is touted as the reason why the Ministry doesn't interfere. And so we'll be revealing on what happens to this galaxy afterwards in the catch-up in the narrative episodes, and we won't be revealing that now because there's a reason you should watch the catch-up episodes.
Yeah.
Dramatic says, I don't feel the spiritualists RP to the fullest extent. Some of them, I think some of them did really good. So the Holy Tabernacle and the Utopian Imperium were very much clearly spiritualist quite a bit of the time. They forgot about their crusadering for a little while, and they needed some reminders, I suppose. But I think they were pretty on it, to be honest.
Oh, Thomas, yeah, the horses were set up to be like a story beat.
Yeah, you weren't meant to like them. We achieved our goal.
Yeah.
If that
you
is
spent
the
a long
intention.
time not liking them, our role players have been perfect, our player was perfect, and our goal has been achieved.
Like, I mean, they harvest people. They also take people and turn them into horses, kind of like the whole Pinocchio thing with the children and the donkeys on that waterfall ride. Oh, I don't know. That gave me nightmares as a kid. On top of that, they also build their ships from people. So they eat them and they make ships from them. Still mostly alive in the ships as well. It's pretty grim. Like, the whole thing's just a... Ugh.
Yeah, it's not much fun, is it?
Did you imagine Eldritch Horror's Pinocchio? No, I didn't. You need to binge the whole series to keep up to date. I'd definitely be good to listen to while I actually play the game. Got to be better somehow. Yeah, I mean, the if you go check out the Stellaris Timelines channel, the rest of it's all over there. The complete first season of narrative episodes and the second season. We haven't released a finale for the second season yet. Other events have prevented that, but that will be coming out next. And then the catch-up episodes for this will be coming out probably in June is when we'll get these ones out in a couple of weeks' time. But there'll be some collating and other such stuff that needs to be done. Someone in your chat says, "What's not to like about the horses?" ? Concerning. I'm concerned for you. So, a chat's voting Quadrant 16 followed by Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks. To be honest, I'm kind of leaning a bit towards Quadrant 16 here. Like, I think the runner-up might be the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks, especially for their position as the galactic punching bag. Though, Quadrant 16 are being allowed to peacefully do whatever they want. They've even managed to infiltrate the Holy Tabernacle and install cybernetics in their leaders, I was told earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
that was
they managed to get the spiritualists to get machines put in their heads to quote-unquote link up to the great beyond. Sure.
Yep. It's amazing. It's, I'm happy with that. Quadrant 16 are our winners.
All right, should we assemble the players then?
Pause it, and assemble the players. It is time.
I'll just start pulling them in. Umar says we survived. I'm hearing bing, bing, bing.
I would like to congratulate the horses in their attempt to destroy the vaults, but we have got them back, and we are attempting to retrieve our backups from an Axis.
Oh, they actually took the whole planet.
What were we doing? I'm not aware.
You took the entire vault planet.
Which planet?
Quadrant 16 in Soel.
The Ring World.
Oh, yeah.
And we're also currently building a new ring world in Quadrant 17.
That's right. I mean, you are there to take back the land, but the people are gone already. Don't ask what happened to them. You don't
that are not the most important thing about that, but sure.
Right.
Wow, you see how much disregard they have for life?
I hope you enjoy eating those cyborg pops.
Silence. Hello, everybody. So, we are at the end. First of all...
Are we though?
We are, yeah. First of all, we want to say thank you to all of you. And genuinely, you've all been absolutely wonderful as players, and we've just had a long chat about who's going to win. It was very difficult. It really was. So the first thing I'm going to do is reveal a little bit about the secret goals. So, I cheated a bit. You all had the same secret goal.
Yeah.
But there was a super secret goal that we didn't know about, wasn't there?
When games we were agreeing on how to do wars, I've pretty much figured it out from there.
So, everybody in chat, the secret goal was to make it so that at the end of the game, like you had to have the most empires following your fanatic ethic. Our winners in that regard, please take a bow. The second empire, the second human empire,
and the Kathleen Peacekeepers Union. Though the second human empire did convert the most of them, but they are the same ethic. Just to note there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I would argue clerks won that.
The Galactic Union Emperor and Clerks is in there too.
We turned our back on the galaxy, so the only empire we recognize is ourselves.
Anyone that is fanatic authoritarian in the end,
militarist.
You know, you won the secret. Fanatic militarist. Sorry, you won.
Did Alarians maintain that as well, or did we get flipped?
You are militarist.
Yeah. Alarians, we flipped you back towards the end.
Yeah. So, congratulations on that front.
Well done, Jibs.
And I apologise, kind of, for giving you all that secret gold, but it was pretty hilarious, you've got to be honest. It created the chaos we intended. So I'm quite proud of that. And Poppy's just running off to take the dog outside quickly. No worries, Poppy. Now, as for the winner of the event overall, a lot was taken into account, and as I've said from the beginning, roleplay was the most important thing. So, our top 4 empires, in reverse order. So, coming in 4th, the second human empire.
I'll take that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good job. Good job, Jane.
Coming in 3rd, and I believe by being so high on this list, absolutely proving everything that I say about roleplay is what matters, is the Alarian Resistance Cluster.
Yeah.
Nice job, guys.
Well done.
You guys have been absolutely wonderful, and well done.
Sorry, who's in charge? Who do we give the award to for 3rd there? I'm confused here. you worked that out yet, or is it still interim? Are you making consumer goods again? What's happening?
I can charge both of them.
Yeah, Ed can. We'll send Ed to go pick them.
2nd place, and our runner-up, is the Galactic Union of Angry Clerks, or the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks, for being the galaxy's punching bag for the vast majority of this game, with taking it with good graces and role-playing every step of the way. But that leads us on to the one that there can only be one of, the winner. And again, before we announce this, even if you're not in this top 4, your empire did brilliantly, and we have been astonished with all of you. Yeah, you genuinely have all been wonderful. But at the end of the day, we do actually have to pick a winner, as horrid as that is. And the winner this time round is none other than Quadrant 16.
Yes. Excellent.
Good work.
Good job.
Very
much.
Good job.
Well deserved.
You guys
What?
have
I mean,
been
well done.
absolutely brilliant. Simus, you weren't allowed to win.
While the vaults may have been damaged.
If there is one thing that we learned to do is to rebuild.
I see.
rebuilt
It's
so
because
well.
it would have been a no contest. That's fair.
You managed to convince the fanatic spiritualist empire of Crusaders that it was perfectly okay to put some cyborg implants in their brains. Don't worry about it. You're just being connected to more important faith-related things. Absolutely fine. No subversion here at all. Like,
Being cybernetic does not remove your soul.
That credit goes to Duff. That was his idea.
It was brilliant. Also, a message from chat that they would like you to know that they loved all of you, and that the series has been amazing. And I would like to echo that sentiment as the person GMing this event. Bearing in mind how many more empires we had to deal with this time round.
There's a little bit more on the plate, wasn't there, DJ?
Just a little, yeah.
Just a little more on the plate.
However, you guys have been wonderful. And you stuck to the rules. You've not messed around on that front. No one's gotten salty. And everyone seems to have had a very good time, which is, of course, the thing that we try to achieve.
I'm sorry, did you say nobody got salty?
No one got salty?
Because I'm pretty sure you were salty, DJ.
Yes,
that's different. Shush, quiet you.
DJ doesn't count. He's not a person. He's an all-seeing overlord.
Exactly.
Don't deny the truth.
It's fine. Now, the last thing that I want to quickly do, Umar and Simus. First of all, Umar. You've played over the 5 sessions as the horses, and there's a huge amount of love for the horses in chat. You've been brilliant.
A disturbing amount of love, if I say so myself.
The horses are the
Yeah.
best.
Awesome job.
I mean, chat can see that.
Yep.
I also want to shout
I'm
out
just
Alpha
gonna
Yang.
say- Yeah, I was
Oh, yeah,
gonna.
Alpha.
Don't worry, I was gonna bring that up in a moment. Don't you worry.
He was so menacing in the beginning.
Yep. And I will be honest with you. One of the reasons that the horses are not considered as part of the winners for roleplay is, let's be honest, they brought in, like, for their role players, they had influencers who are very good at this sort of thing, and have a lot of experience in it. That's not fair. That's like putting a professional football player against a bunch of pub leaguers.
I appreciate that.
So,
thank you.
For one thing from Quadrant 16, I would like to say, Simus, it was funny when your reaction to all of a sudden your proposal to be the custodian failed. I have to say that our spy network was very well. We got the special spy master later, which was very helpful. We had like a really good spy network on everybody, pretty much until we decided to become peaceful and work forever, and then we moved them all to the Senate.
Yeah, we got the renowned Paragon, Keisha.
Oh yeah, and she was the keeper of the vaults.
Nice.
And her memory
So
was
perhaps,
inside the vault,
yeah, and we're also building Quadrant 17, and I'd like to point out that if you go to the general chat right now in Timelines, we're making a movie about everyone's valiant coming out, about one of the admirals in our fleets, as well as all your guys' help defending the vaults of knowledge.
It's like
it. Jan Quadrant Vincent 16.
Jan Quadrant, 2 brothers, just 2 brothers against it all on Quadrant 16, and there's a ship and a space, and there's aliens invading. Just 2 brothers, 2 brothers.
Horses, alien horses.
Also, you had a super chat.
Riohan says, "Giddy up, gang for life." Thank you very much for your support, Riohan. And yeah, giddy up, gang for life. They weren't meant to be the people you love. I love that you loved them, but that wasn't the intention.
It shows you how bad the humans were.
I was about to say.
Well, for the record, there should be some extra credit here for the empires who did not ever once purchase human flesh on the market.
I think that includes the Holy Tabernacle, Quadrant 16, the Galactic Empire of Angry Clerks, the Second Human Empire. I can't remember if the Kettlings did, but otherwise that's it. That's 4 or 5.
We have not.
The Kaiterans, we never bought food.
We had when we found out about
no,
the
the Kaiterans were when you found out about it, you did, but you were eating human flesh before you knew. Yes, hello, yeah.
Yeah, objection. The second humans, didn't we send them like 30,000?
No, they refused. It was the Alarian resistance that they took it. They immediately sold it to the market without telling anyone, meaning that the Kaiterans and the Utopian Imperium were eating human flesh not knowing it. When they found out, they stopped after about a year. Then later on, the Children of Enlightenment and the resurgent Empire of Chthon both were forced to buy from the market and eat human food and support a large number of their pops on it. And then later on again, the Alarian resistance cluster, whilst their economy was imploding from all the wars, were forced to buy food knowing full well where it came from.
Yes.
And yeah, so at least half the galaxy turned into cannibals, which and one of them actually, one of them, the Resurgent Empire of Chthon, they just embraced the way the horses did everything. They ate human flesh. They built their ships from humans. They're still building their ships from humans to this day.
No, they're vegan now.
I mean,
they're vegan ships, but yes,
Can
we
I
build
just
up
interject?
ship organic materials. Sorry.
The Illyrian case is the peak cosmic irony, because we were selling the human flesh to the rest of the galaxy, and then just as the horses joined the galactic community and start selling 500 food monthly into the market, that's when we're forced to start buying food from the market.
Yeah, it was. Also, the irony was strong with that one.
We missed the super chat from Bernard, who suggested that Quadrant 16 is the origin of 17, because Quadrant 17, now that they've lost Quadrant 16.
Oh no.
We actually
17.
We are currently building a new ring world in there as well. We actually already have a system named Quadrant 17. We were going to be building a ring world there with the intentions of building a second vault, backup vault of knowledge.
Why is Quadrant 16 afraid of 17?
Why are there more than 4 quadrants?
And another in a world where there's only 8 Jan Michaels, but 16 quadrants.
17 quadrants.
You can't be in 2 quadrants at
18
once.
quadrants.
So, Montu,
it's getting worse. They're multiplying.
Another Matthias says, thanks everyone for bringing these sessions. Well, thank you for enjoying them. I mean, we wouldn't do them if people didn't enjoy them, and that's why we do these things.
A lot of work to put them together, but it's worth it. Especially getting to this point is always so nice, isn't it? Like where it's just like looking over the weekend from the end of it and being able to be like, good work has been done.
I mean, absolutely. Halfway through. The only thing I now see is like, oh yeah, now there's the whole writing the history bit, which is another bucket full of work as well. So from my point of view, the work is halfway done.
Future.
That's future me's problem. Yeah, no, good point. Exactly. You deal with that tomorrow. Next week.
You're going to have a lot of wars to document.
Let's just check.
Oh, yes.
I don't think that wars were notable historic moments.
Yeah, they're not.
I mean, Quadrant 16 resisting 2 ideological wars and staying phonetic materialist. I don't know. And then the Tabernacle coming up.
No. Things like that might be. Peace is more notable in this galaxy than war.
About that resolution that increased the mercenary capacity, and Montu asking how that was working out for us, and a moment later, it literally saved us.
Speaking of peace, we went from being like a very war empire, once we came to find out that it was humans that elevated the horse species to begin with, that all life could be considered sacred and need protection. We went from being aggressive to wanting to protect the galaxy and just simply stop all wars. That was it. And yet everybody, each person we went to literally looked a gift horse in the mouth and just thought, you know what? We don't like that. You're going to take away our ability to fight. We're fighting you instead. And the whole galaxy went to war against us.
Well,
At that point, 5 people were fanatic militarists. I'm just pointing that out.
We did not go to war.
War is a part of our culture.
I mean, I do have to say that the Resurgent Empire was forced into war against the horses with limited diplomacy.
Yes, as soon as you still had your fleets follow along and kill our own. We saw your fleets. We felt the damage. It hurts. It hurt a lot.
That was honestly
one thing I'm going to add is players. Don't forget, if you want to add more, add events, add things that happen during the weekend. I put the form up back again for you folks in who are the players. We've had a lot of responses from Second Human Empire, Stellar Peacekeepers Union, Alarian Galactic Empire, and the Utopian Imperium. We actually have responses from pretty much. We've had responses from all of them, just some more than others. So if you want to add more history in to be recorded,
we will add them later.
Once I go through the VODs, I'll take a look. Sorry. Also, 2 more super chats, Montu.
What? I wasn't looking. Alpha says,
that's all right.
Alpha loves you says, thank you
for me for.
Yeah, good point. Alpha loves you says, thank you for bringing an event like this. A bunch of players I consider friends, and it's been amazing to watch the wars between them. Yeah, friends fighting's the best. UK James, you're super chatting. Damn it, you're in the player group. What are you doing?
Welcome.
A pleasure to play along. I missed a whole bunch from this perspective, but I hope you enjoyed the chaos created, and I had a ton of fun. I'd like to thank all that took part for being incredible. I must admit, so one of the first things I did when I played in an event like this, which would have been DJ's Overlord Cold War event that wasn't called a Cold War event because of things happening. I can't remember what it was called. But one of the first things I did after finishing that event was I went back and I watched the perspective from Simus, who was hosting the overall thing, to watch what had been happening from my empire. So yeah, I really enjoyed that bit. So I
Wait,
imagine you
what
might do
happened?
that as well.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you were hosting the Overlord. So it was really cool to be able to go and see someone else watching my empire doing stuff and talking about it, especially when I knew what I'd been doing and you were saying stuff and you're like, oh, I think he's going to do this, and sometimes you were right and sometimes you were wrong, and it was hilarious and it was really fun to watch back from my perspective. Like there was this bit I think where I was buying dark matter and I was just buying it to because I had excess energy, and you were like, he's going to be the crisis. This is it, everybody. This is the crisis coming today. And it was great. It was great to see.
Yeah.
A
little bit of doom and gloom.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, I swear.
But let the third human renaissance begin.
Oh no!
It's been...
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No!
Here we
No!
go
No!
again.
No!
After
no.
Timelines 3.
I'm sure we've all united this time.
So yeah, the galaxy does look quite united. Roughly, that's entirely correct. You seem to have forgotten that this timeline is used as a warning about why the Ministry don't interfere. So stick around for the.
When we do.
Oh no! This entire thing was about 150 years before the other Timelines events we've done so far, and this is actually used as a textbook case in the education at the Ministry to tell them to show off why we don't have people like the Envoy or the Envoy's boss and that sort of interference.
I mean,
the Envoy interfered pretty massively.
After 200 years of war, it ended fine.
Yeah.
So also, super chat again.
Oh,
Montu.
David says, I echo James' thoughts. Thanks to chat and the players. You had a great time. Well, thanks very much for coming, and thanks for gifting 5 new memberships. Welcome new members. Don't forget to join the Discord, where you can claim your new role as well.
I also want to say, getting to continue doing these events is so much fun, and thank you to Montu for working with me, and you know, as we've said, there is a lot of work that goes into these events.
Can I just say thanks to you and Montu, and obviously Montu's chat and everyone else's stream for enjoying it, because it's been great to take part in.
It's seriously, putting together events like this is so much fun, and it's so rewarding. Because obviously, we knew from the get-go that the Fallen Empire was going to wake up. We knew from the get-go that on the other side of the wormhole there was the Horse Empire, and all of those little things that we had ready for you guys to discover and find throughout the course of the game. And watching you find them, and not knowing what your reaction's going to be. Because we can try and predict, but we don't know. And yeah, it is so much fun.
And a lot of work. Can we get some love, guys, for both Montu and DJ for putting this together and inviting all of us?
Yeah, this was great.
But of course.
You're here. This was fantastic.
So none of you are going to come back again then?
So much fun.
You know,
Enough of Montu and DJ knows me well enough to know that I'll always come back to these events no matter how long I suffer.
Suffering is the best part.
I mean,
yeah.
For me, it was the wildest thing. I just thought, I've been watching Montu for some while. I might as well support him. Oh, there's a raffle going on. I'll just throw my name in there. Yes. I just see the next day. Oh, okay. That was quick.
To be fair, I actually had a bit of fear when my name was called out. I was like, crap, I actually have to learn how to play properly.
I didn't watching the timelines during my lunch breaks at work. I've also been watching the Quaternite cultural perspective from the last season, which was amazing to watch. And yeah, and I saw what was going on, and well, might as well support it. And yeah, I got in on that session. It was really fun.
I just saw Google Forms and I like filling out Google's forms, so I put in a Google form filled out thingy, and then the next week, like, oh hey, you've been selected.
Oh no, I have to interact with people.
People, yeah.
Oh yeah, my first reaction is like, oh no, I'm gonna ruin the event. Oh, that's sad.
It just shows to anyone watching support, and you could be picked. and it's well worth it.
Indeed.
And
I'm glad
also-
everyone was picked.
I'll give you ruin the event. I'm sorry. I heard that nonsense, Cloud. You guys in down in the Illyrian Empire have been wonderful. Like from the get-go, the whole way, both of you, yeah, like absolutely wonderful. So none of that nonsense. And as I said, there is not a man or woman or the in between, whatever you want to be, here that did not succeed in that regard. You were all absolutely wonderful.
It was awesome to roleplay with all you guys. I had a lot of fun participating in this, as always.
Can I ask?
Yes, thanks
for
everyone.
Can I ask for the Ministry's handbook, the addendums made to this timeline? That this is what happens when you misplace the paperwork.
No.
While we're making a quest,
It was
can I have the
interesting how a
envoy's
lot of
head,
things.
please?
Oh, sorry, go on.
Can I have the envoy's head, please? I
So
blame the envoy for all my
no,
problems.
right, okay. I want to come clean at this moment. So the envoy, problematic figure for you all. Someone who no doubt at some points in the event came in, probably convinced you to do something stupid.
Yes.
Indeed.
No.
Yeah.
At no
Yeah.
point did the envoy ever convince us to do anything.
So,
We were kind of recalcitrant.
After that one time the envoy convinced us to do something stupid, we just ignored him.
So that was
Well, we
largely
made
my-
a training dummy from the envoy, so
In
all
our
of that
case-
was entirely my fault. Every single time the envoy turned up to stir the pot,
Good.
it had been cleared by me and quite often originated with me. If there weren't wars going on, he was berated and told to go and get on with causing more wars.
Stop trying to pull the flack off Montu. We'll blame him equally, we'll blame you too.
I didn't say it was Montu's
I mean, the
fault.
pain was
I
fun.
said I'm gonna blame him.
I definitely think one of my favorite moments, though, was when the community came together in the Tabernacles Church. In the Tabernacle, and just we were praying when the Fallen Empire first woke up, and then we just stayed there. It's like, and then this was the community now.
Yeah, once you stayed there, it became much harder to talk
Cause
to-
rifts between
Yeah,
you.
when you're all in the same room.
Yeah.
Oh,
we didn't,
yeah,
like-
Galaxy.
Such a shame.
I am so sorry about this.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I was
it's-
desperately
We
jumping
were
up and down
surprisingly
going.
amenable bunch.
I was desperately jumping up and down, going, DJ, there's a warp storm. Oh, sorry, there's a space storm, and they're all only locked into communication by sending an envoy to another channel, but otherwise have to stay there for a bit. Go on, we can do it, and then I can go. He's like, no, let them organize.
No, yeah. But in honesty, what that shows is, as in the real world, the moment that you start to communicate properly, your problems go away.
All right, I'm gonna take a moment to end my stream, and then I'll be back. All right.
Yeah,
no worries.
There's Arvis.
But no, everyone wasn't just blaming me all along.
No.
No,
I was.
It was very much.
no.
my mom.
No, I blame Chelsea.
Yesterday was completely you.
I just
Okay,
blame
no,
Chelsea.
yes.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. I mean, like, I do feel a little bit for you all that news came out while the session was ongoing. It was like there could not have been worse news to have come out, you know?
And everything was going so well.
Yeah, I believe
this
that's when the
happens.
church. I believe that's when the church got scolded for not crusading enough, and we lost all of our admirals.
Yes.
Yeah.
We lost all of our admirals twice.
If you go back and watch the stream, you can easily pinpoint the moment I found out.
Well, basically,
because all
DJ
of
stopped
a
saying
sudden-
no to my ideas, and he started saying yes, do it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he said the same thing to all of us too when we wanted.
Yeah,
to
all of
cosplay
us.
as.
Can
We
we
just
call
go
it
up there and DJ
big
would just
war?
say, "I'm
Yes.
too tired. I don't care. Just do it."
Yeah, I just heard at one point say, burn the galaxy. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
The evil laugh that you gave me when I said we wanted to go after the Illyrian Empire after the con.
Yeah.
We kicked you out of there.
You
Eventually.
were the second empire that had
Yes.
come in and asked me to attack the Illyrians, and it was just like.
And then the third, and then the fourth.
And then
And then we did it
the Illyrians refusing to surrender earlier.
To keep us in the Federation.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh God, no! Don't remind me.
Yeah,
That was the second time I lost all my admirals.
Losing a planet wasn't a very fine punishment.
It was interesting how the one that I thought would be one of the worst punishments that none of you got was dismantle 50% of your ships. And you just didn't. I didn't manage to roll that.
Don't worry, it happened to me.
Oh no!
I had no you lose half your fleet when you default, and I lost my farming ward, and I kinda defaulted. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, you didn't buy food from the market?
That happened to the Alarians.
Why would I buy human flesh?
We helped.
Well, you bought it
monster.
I mean,
why would I knowingly buy that?
No, do you know what? That absolutely wonderful roleplay. Well done. You defaulted and lost half your fleet because you refused to buy food from the market. I am
human
proud of you.
I mean,
that is amazing. I am so seriously so proud.
Stockpile, so
why
not?
No, yeah. I am so proud. That's amazing roleplay. Well done.
We did that as well, by the way.
Quadrant 16 got close a couple of times too.
I immediately started
and
pumping
food.
money into food subsidies just to not have to buy food from the
I
market.
pumped food into.
Alaria also went through that. Literally defaulted because we didn't buy food from the market.
We were giving you everything to try and help.
Oh yeah, I also discovered a
Then
few
the
things.
second time we did buy food from the market though, but the first
There
time we
were
did
two
default.
empires propping you up, and you still died.
Okay, look, that's not our fault, right? We defaulted because we specifically asked, right? The mercenaries are cheap, right? And they said yes, affordable, and they bankrupted the economy.
Yeah, they weren't.
I warned everyone. That
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is
Your
this some?
entire alloy income.
I'm sorry. Is this some kind of poor person joke? I'm too rich to understand. Is basically the point of view of the mercenary companies.
Don't you worry, we have to thank our own economy as well.
Yeah, to be fair, when Quadrant 16 had their Dyson strip running, we were able to rent the fleets and able to defend ourselves with them and afford them because we had the Timeline and Navy had been completely destroyed as well.
The mercenary fleet didn't even get to Alarian space before I was forced to disband it.
Can you say, I never said they were affordable, I said their rates were competitive.
No, you actually said...
No.
Right?
That is a
you
quote.
actually said affordable.
It's a cheap.
To be fair to Jern, it wasn't Jern who said it, it was Kiva.
Somebody said affordable, and I was like, okay, so I'll buy one. We're low on military
Kiva
fleets right
said
now.
the rates would be cheap and
afford them.
affordable.
It put my credits into negative 2k and alloys into negative 400.
That sounds like a you problem. Your economy can't sustain that. That's
I
not
got a
how-
bit.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. It's been lovely.
Good night.
But
Good night.
save our.
Privilege, Nuggy, let's do it again.
I do have to say though that the Chthon, Serene Republic of Chthon got ganked on so many times, like Jesus
Deserved.
Christ.
Deserved.
And we
Deserved.
still have the biggest
Deserved.
economy and the best tank
Sorry,
after
we
all.
got ganked. We got steamrolled 3 times in consecutive wars.
Yeah,
It
we
was
too.
so-
Sorry, can anyone here claim they haven't?
I feel like I owe you an apology.
Can
There
anyone
was 3
claim they
separate
haven't?
wars I killed you
Yes.
in.
The Utopian Imperium, maybe?
No, I wasn't done. I said, can anyone here claim they haven't gone to war with the Alarians yet?
Yes, we never went to
No.
war with the Americans. We were actually
No,
super
ideology
down
them.
the entire time.
I think the
Squadron 16, I don't think we're
Chthon
due.
never went to war with the Alarians, if I remember correctly.
We did not go to war.
Now,
You
if-
didn't, because you went to the
hang on.
forces.
If I may, something that we show with these events is that you can have a huge amount of fun in Stellaris with your friends playing multiplayer without turning it into a PvP slugfest. And I am not criticizing that style of play by any stretch of the imagination. I am saying that that's not for everyone, and what we show here with events like this is, and you don't have to go as in-depth as we have, yeah? But by setting some simple rules and giving some meta goals, and ensuring that at the end of it all, the person who's crowned winner is the person who's roleplayed best, well, it doesn't matter, does it? You can, like, literally, you heard people laughing about the fact that they got steamrolled 3 times over. Most games, that would be the end, right? That's it. There's nothing you can do at that point. But who cares? You just
Things
carry
were
on.
bad. Things were bad for Quadrant 16 multiple times with that ideological wars, and we were like, And then, like, basically, we saw at that one point it was two separate wars, the Imperium and the Chosen, and we knew at the past there was a conflict between the Federation because basically they were probably starting to blame each other because they were still in the Fed and, like, was getting punished. And so we opened up the channels. We're like, look, all we want to do is understand. Link your minds with us, and we'll understand.
Yeah, like a special mention.
We had the disadvantage of having this small pathway that everybody wanted right on the edge of the galactic core. So every time somebody's like, we're going to go to war, they were like, we got to take the GUC out first because they have the way through. And we just got absolutely hammered.
That was a nice little safe pocket.
So I would like to ask the group, what was your reasoning behind, because we weren't there for that part of the discussion of the galactic community, what was your reasoning behind declaring us as the crisis?
Rampant xenophobia.
Rampant
Yeah,
xenophobia. You left
xenophobia. That was
so it was racism. Okay, I see how it is.
No,
It's a hive mind that we were
It's because I'm a horse.
Yeah.
Humans may forgive, but we never forget.
Yeah, it was a holy crusade, and you ate humans.
The Illyrians gave a really good speech on xenophobia.
It's interesting.
Yeah, you also left the community.
It's interesting that
we were tricked.
It's
We were
interesting that
tricked.
some of the
People were
most
tricked.
It's interesting that some of the most vehement supporters of that final crisis were xenophiles as well.
Yeah, we did note that.
That was rather interesting.
They're xenophiles with other humans.
They're a hive mind and they're different, and that's bad.
Exactly.
I mean, no. Yeah.
Well, they ate a lot of people.
This is why we locked ourselves away.
We proved
with
as
us,
a galaxy
so-
we could come together as different ethics, but those hive minds, they don't have any ethics. Those dang neutrals. You can't trust them.
Well, now that we no
They were
longer
declared
exist,
twice.
what are you gonna do next?
Actually,
Go at each other's throats again?
No, galactic peace.
Yes.
We will
in our
unite
time.
under. We will
Peace in our
unite
time.
under the Great Galactic Custodian, which we all unanimously voted for.
If you believe the envoy,
support that resolution.
The horses have 4 warrior drones left.
if you believe the envoy is going to allow peace in your galaxy, you're naive.
This is why we're leaving.
We will try.
This is why we eat
The
envoy.
session,
Beginning of the
the
war.
session ended earlier than expected. Otherwise, we'd have attacked a few members
Oh, yeah.
of the galactic community.
LD, you were under serious consideration for winning, and the literal phrase that was used was, "But I don't want to reward him for playing so heavily into his stereotype."
Yeah, and then we just didn't. Then we supported the declaration of crisis and didn't go.
Yeah.
Didn't help.
Fanatic pacifists.
This is why we've claimed the L cluster.
Yeah,
We're just
this-
backing up and
this-
leaving and locking
Yeah,
these
we were
This
gonna-
galaxy did not reward pacifism.
No, it did not at all.
No.
Fanatic pacifist has to be put in heavy quotation marks there.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were only
you guys the ones who were in charge of creating your empire.
Anyway, DJ wanted to say something still. Or?
No.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the Ilarians. I guess.
Did you guys get to create your empires, or were you given them by DJ?
No, they got far more control than you're used to. They actually got
What?
Yeah.
Yep,
We didn't get control some. I
we
have
were
no
evenly
control.
we were like distributed our ethics and said, and some civics is like, do something with this. We were just like, okay.
Make a
We
story.
were told we all had
Okay.
to have a fanatic ethic. Every fanatic ethic had to be represented. We could have whatever minor ethic we wanted. And we had to choose from a handful of civics and the new ones and origins.
Yep, and we were forced to all be humans, but that was the only restriction.
And
Be
humans, we had the
pick
humans.
civics from the list, and every ethic gets a fanatic
Also-
We
representation.
did
in the
pick
teams.
meta civics basically, which really made it very interesting. Like we would not have probably considered the ethics that we had as the Megacorp if not for the guidance of DJ and Montu being like, "Hey, these are interesting," and then we got the new civics for Megacorp, and they were like, "Hey, you should try out the new ones."
Yeah.
Armor State
Yeah.
and Sisters and Cogs were fantastic.
Yeah,
Like, they were really fun to play.
Yeah, it was very much set up so.
Or you became
not to
angry at the
play-
end.
Yeah, not to play meta builds. It was
Yeah.
more about the RP.
Yeah.
Again, meta builds actually ruin events like this.
Yes.
Unless used for a specific story purpose, i.e., if we're setting up an NPC, meta builds ruin events like this because they create far too big a power mismatch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, LD is a walking meta build. It doesn't need the build to be meta to make it meta, but you know.
Well, no, there are a few players in the event that are like that are very, very good, and you saw it.
Yeah. I'm not the best here.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Cannot say that.
No, there are
also... in the Kids Around Star Ascendancy, I played one game and we just got immediately ruffle stuff, just like, yeah, Poppy, you're a much better player. Could you please take over?
And
that was how that ended.
Yeah.
I couldn't be there for session 1, and session 2 I just got wrecked.
Oh,
you were put in a very difficult situation.
Yeah,
there.
10k versus 1.
All right, I imagine we're going to continue discussion probably in the chat for some time afterwards, but I'm going to wrap the stream up for you lovely people at home. I'll be back in a moment into here. I'm just going to mute myself, but thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you again to everybody who joined, all of you players, and thank you as well to DJ for co-hosting and co-organizing this with me. It's been a long weekend, but it's been a fun weekend, definitely.
It's been brilliant.
Thank you.
I'll be back in a moment to chat with everyone, and also thank you very much to Alpha, and thanks to Simus for joining as well, and special thanks to Umar who stepped in to play, and thanks to Jernzax who's been on standby every now and then. You had popped in earlier, but I think you've run away again. But thank you to all of you lovely people. And now it's time to say thanks to chat. Thank you, chat, for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. If you've actually watched through all 5 of these and you're not live, because I know we've got some lovely people watching live right now, but if you watch through all 5 of these not live and you're still here listening, 20 hours into this event, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear any thoughts in the comment section about constructive criticism, as we mentioned before, things you'd like to see slightly different, things you might like to see improved, things like that. It's great if you put it in the live chat now, but I'll be able to see it and come back to it much more easily if you put it in the comment section under this video after the video is done. Otherwise, though, thanks to all of the people who super chatted, thanks to all of the patrons for their support. We couldn't have done the event without them, patrons and channel members, so thanks to all of you. Keep your eyes to the sky for Timeline Season 3. It will be coming. It'll be coming probably sooner than you think. Let's just say after the summer's done, the timelines are going to keep on moving. Let's put that out there. But otherwise, I've been Montu. I'm going to say goodbye for now. I've had a great time. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, see you around.